Omyankwe. Somewhere. Minianum Dwabrem Brenio, Bianya Gradum Yentie. Dwabrem. Yano Mumian, Wamay, Dwabrem. Sakabima Kabisana Tiampa. Amanyo Samoa, Amanyo Sefia Fanena, Roger, Bianya Sunti. Dwabrem. Maybe someone, Amanyo Samoa, 26. If you're fan, and if I'm wondering, Obianya Sunti, what OTEC FM 102.9.
OTEC FM 102.9.
Don't touch that dial.
This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous e-levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. I've just given assent to the repeal of the famous e-levy bill. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax repeal bill. So betting tax is gone. This is the emissions tax repeal bill. So emissions levy is gone. This is the earmark funds capping and realignment bill. This is the bill that caps the GET fund and National Health Insurance levy and moves those resources into the consolidated fund. We promise that we'll take the capping off, we'll uncap them. So the earmark funds capping and realignment amendment bill has been assented to. This is the Public Financial Management Amendment Bill 2025. This bill is a very important bill because it will stop some of the recklessness that was exhibited under the past government. It sets a target of GDP to debt ratio of 45% by the year 2034, and that will be the ceiling, 45%. No finance minister can come and borrow us to 104% like we've seen. Public Procurement Amendment Bill 2025. Now, this is a very important amendment. Agreements and contracts are not to be signed if they've not been given a commencement certificate by the Ministry of Finance. This affected only ministries. Now it has been amended to include the Public Procurement Authority. Now, this is the Value-Added Tax Amendment Bill. This bill seeks to remove VAT on insurance. And so we promise the drivers that we'll take off VAT from insurance. Because when they pay insurance, they have to pay VAT on it. And they add it to their cost and use it to increase lorry fares. So VAT on insurance is repealed. And this one is the Petroleum Revenue Management Amendment Bill. This bill is important because it allows us to fulfill the Big Push program for infrastructure.
The producers bomb chidom kama free joada kosi ni fiada swono said ya bribi onmo ya no minim sa wajebre out of your busy schedule odo kase fide na to OTEC 1029 FM Dwabrem Jumadi Esuni. Once again, meeting the cash. Shani said Jumadi and Yadeba some wono, Casafidia Hodo, Aso Jumadianu Emu, said a beer Yasia Fanena. We are better and can. And Tishana said Bila Radio, it was Spain. A GN Radio, so London, your Bora UK, Bruchimamuswa. I apart Mark Radio, Bar Radio, Mansan Radio, Brainy Radio, and this Sahara Radio. Case Radio, anyone television, our Paris, France, Bruchimemu, Dachima Radio, and so Ukra Jumadian Pampin, our Denmark. Na Dwabrem, and so our Columbus, Ohio, US, Bruchimemua, Sky FM, and Sukra Jumadian Life, our San so and Babia Casafidio Codrono. Information Center Sahudo Kaya Weshia, and so Ukra Jumadian Life, Sabri. na ubetumi abogram e wo www.otecfmghana.com so asemu fa sansem ne mukro jenjebre ne bowram na kenkan ni nyina na sign channel so se hwadan so no ubetumi tie en live e wo tune in app no eso ba no your social media handles no Facebook and also YouTube e ho ye OTEC 1029 FM OTEC 1029 FM e Facebook abomodi follow e YouTube so subscribe abribi besim kodwa no notification no e bellande quick hurry up immediately at once by force on sabeka intentem na watumi e follow yen won ha nti bomodi afa whatsapp voice note no ehia mo 0505225578 0505225578 over the weekend and sembe bre akoso na mo mansana no mame ko badwa tonde hu dawuru mra me ba na na kokoto ne mame adwo tando ba be kame ho me ba sisia
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Mami ejuma udan ya ye fe
mira me da se na esomo ye no na aka o
I know de anyine ho mame aha dan ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima sea complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan ne nwunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba edan bia utumi di go so efo ena enwe na achen enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses yi ego dan so wia na odi donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing aboso aka ho oh na chese adwuma na NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing donima dia ben ye o ma hodo ye wo NMK lawn span alloying and the governance IBR and NMK nails emu pia nso se woni sika donima e ma otua ne kakran wenum ye latest producer donima dia ba abeka dada ne ho
enti me nkɔ he
kwasafo YF Johnson obenjiare anafre 0244126625 and 0540101555 donima steel complex babia ade power efo no
Apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture
Unia, Pavi, and a black smokes mixture no malaria dronana. Anne, say nam sa, wo be je di say me wife nyina ye tested positive. Aye no bie no. Say a ku malaria mo no nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hyper Plus mixture no. And wo di we nsu aba. Sentia. E wo say wo immune system e strong de bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu ato, ahomre no mu sa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi and the plasmox mixture. One no e tu malaria na se kura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hyper Plus Nina. A painful about or more manufo and Quadawa in Fiodum Yunkan or pharmacists and her shop.
FDA aje Jordan Crato Yatum. Order 4. Uchu will see a moja few no more na unu munsu a enwuna wo se ekikime ana ahyeme se eya na ne me bi hyehyehye sentem mfifi ho se bi hyehyehye ho eya na enka efi wonu mu ba ti wo kaso bi ho na twetwe ne ti kwa na chi ana wo se bi abu ana etu ya pese wusi na pese wusi gold silver ana mpo o pese the braces egu se so ana se wo de ne ye wo faase a wo pese yiyi efi ho de ma wo by Grace Dental Services ewo ho de ma wo eti fa wonum ho nyina bra by Grace Dental Services by Grace ewo Kumase Breman DVL ne nchen pe o se kwadwo area hwa bibia ni amenkasa 0244 97 68 05 0244 97 68 05 yedamase
Apomodin mapade enoane Hyper Plus mixture
Pavi Plasmox Hyper Plus mixture etutu malaria na se kura
sweet darling
my beautiful baby
Hyper Plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba busumi pini menti ase me do
tie Hyper Plus mixture enya adwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no afie kura na ebe ye onwanwa mo eduro ye ma general well being abusua pomodin ho hia me yie esne bibia enti me ma no mpa fie ha
she wo ye Hyper Plus husband
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband. And you also we Hepa Plus wife. Na abano. Hepa Plus mixer. Ma je dure di pa. Pavi Plus Mox. And Hepa Plus nyina. A pin for about or more manufo. And kwada we nfie du mienu ka ho. Our pharmacist na heba shop. Etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. Mapo budra mapa.
MDRG Edwin Krasoya.
Miss Chania de Sahaba capsules.
Madame Sieni.
Hey, and to what in Japan and what's the said to Sahaba? What do you say?
My dear, wouldn't be. And not dear, for once, my Chiwad, I do Sahaba Messana, who come from Mammy. Oh, my number Tiwadas, Miampa, Caneno, Namis, Namitina, Chime, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May no matter do Sahaba Messa, Nina to go, and the Maya free.
I do some radio, yet tried you with you watching. Yes, it's a young cocoa drocas. Ah, Miss, a person crying to what baby. Sanya do Sahaba Mr. and come a woo. Now, what don't I promise him about Pasu? Nan say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do Sahaba capsules, no, says a Mijina, who's a me a Bamamua.
A genie, a young crap. Ah, I do some way, or be to me. I just a painful. A button I won't down for anyone I wouldn't fit to me. Kumasi, at a phone out of phone call to Sahaba Center in the clinic. I was swimming macro, go filling station down Wemu, and the swami Pentecost I saw down. I feel I ever shopping from a CPM. 0500110 115.
I do Sahaba, my dancing.
If you have 250 Ghana cedis right now, it can do wonders for you. Chairman, Fabeji, it could turn your tears into joy in the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kesiye promo. Madam, Fabeji, it could get you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Business owner, Fabeji, as a student, make transactions with your Access Bank card, and that could get you Spotify and Netflix subscriptions, PS5, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and more. This be out of class senso. Fabeji, you see what 250 Ghana cedis can do for you? And Gasakra. Fabeji, it's the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kesiye promo. Deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis and its multiples in your new or existing accounts and be on your way to winning a share of the 580,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes and other amazing rewards. The more you deposit, the more your chances of winning. Promo runs from now to September 2025. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. On OTEC 102.9, Yakoya Yasamba Buziafo. Pepa. Nejo. Say Bibia Bokode.
Oh, Onyankron Padama, Onyankron Padama.
Bibia be fine.
Yabaniaba.
Oh, Yabaniaba. Yabonya Empire say on some fire chat na watchi.
No correct.
Sadia na watchi atwa mu no. Odi atwa ye no. On some soyensa. Omie ya adwenem. Omie ya komam. No some fire ntwa na watchi. De bia be ye ensohwe tuntum bia ma ye bia no. Ye yifri akwam. Adom nti. Amen.
Amen.
Mo. Weekend the Francis Bebre so koso. Francis Bebre koso alongside. Na stories no so say etwagum ani. Etwagum sa. And I say ohoso e hoye boko.
Oh, nyamiadom.
Bibia e cool.
Oh, bibia e cool.
Musa dan kwada so de nyoma gugum.
Yes, survey no.
Oda so feed here with informations. And so over the weekend na initiate ebeye na de aka ne se yenso ye be monitor de odeba no na nsema odeba de na sebe impreduasa wan hwe ni ya wadwe be ya se wanum bibi na chese kasa aye ne de na mum save de eba na no nkyere se wadi ntwo de aka ne se obeye ho adwuma oye ho adwuma wi you are good to go. If you are not paying me a monitor say discipline committee. Some crown some discipline committee baby mo be a chair. It is so I can say break.
According to a adwa say
letter omode ebre no so mu hia no no de ne kura mpo e ba akwasi ada ti se mu hu ne senka masesa date no a se de na no ye na nke wo sam fa sa procedure na so 7 ne se bia time ye ka se de be hia no ya nyanye nene woni na chitafo duru ho no ma fe no ba bete se ya nyanye we yi no na penfo ye niama 1212 binti koda chire but say one party official pen na okoto ne office ho
wow
yeah not there
ya tun sa frel so ye ma
they are not there o say one party official pen
na na sana na ko ya tun sa frel so ye ma ano pen na many board the Punch newspaper so no ka say Musa Dankwa story bia edemu na Musa Dankwa chira Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia a weak candidate to the NDC
ani munyedu
ni munyedu oya kutwe bi the NDC phone asema abepie
Bobia
sana akabano
ize enya sakra ebeji atum o mabo na from
now in the news portal no still me the Punch wa ochira nanado aban atwam no amode Kofi Job ka $200 million
hey
as far as road projects are concerned or say aban dada no Eddie Kofi Job ka $200 million. Na shasiye kra be story ni shasiye popi be last week Monday. In 1991 na what say ya gain attention.
The Punch.
The Punch.
Story about no.
Or say Nanado government owes Kofi Job construction $200 million for road projects.
I'm talking about Kofi Job.
Eti de akwa no ensem no bebre ho
me chira nka ho asem me boss din ko wan sana make bia ma
say de bia on say ya na me ka chira say o de I am from
me din ko wan sana make bia ma ke the Punch up and be kind sana afi
the Punch say na do aban na de Kofi Job ka $200 million ebi wo mu
o we sa so manya de
yes, how many?
$200
million.
I need you go
on the street or a friendly street of LA, Los Angeles Street, no. Oh, yeah, half 4. Or Nigeria Express, as in Nigeria Express.
Oh, yes, he is a
Baba
Quanums. Of Joko own Medjumana Kasa. Or Yina Kumwa Yejumano. So, Miji say, Penifua Bay. Nyuma ho we ko so nyom beta no chia ya magana for ho ahare nti echi bedin ko andi umbia ne de aba
very necessary yenso mai why
abusia fo nsam ne doso na ya kan say na ye bo amane se Easter nyame yadom a OTEC FM and Parish Youth Council wonu aka bom ya enyum to kwa so do nyankrompon se ohima mercy waton safran jojo ahe Peter osu ansa nyum to foku dam pe ana wonu e ba nti be gina simpie so e ne emfa nyum to kwa so en na nyankrompon ase empunde nkonya be da so bra na nyum to kwa so se enfo na de enyum to bubu yeri kwa feso se Israel for no nyum to de utu ne nyankrompon ne gi ho tie nyina ye nhia ne ye hia ekosia da busumi ya wo mu ya ne de to so aduonu enso 27th April 2025 because All Saints Catholic Church Santa Se Fanchine Bra enyimre no nan ken na shas free yanyu sikenti bo made du hon ma be ken hwen na nyina ye no nyankrompon asa samala be nie pramakase so na krobia na asantene do monum tase wo se edi na tete wabusia sem awaresem anansa sem na die no bi edi ye wo ayesisi frɛ na muninkita ho 0536 222 554 0536 222 554
Augustin Cable Enterprise main council sawdana we hu adwuma no medofo wo penkane papa e becha dia ma o wire na wo ye ni nyina da wo benya bi ato e ho wire sahodo no Augustin Cable be chandelier light ahodo no design models ahodo bebre na wo ho aba benya bi ope orbit fans no standing fan ceiling fan the bluetooth wo mu a ni nyina Augustin Cable be your garden light socket switches stabilizers video doorbells ni nyina ya kwa kofa bia benti se wo tuni kakra kwa koton ana sa wo peli dudu modi akwa kwa wadwuma ni nyina da wo ba Augustin Cable be ebema obi na wo pe kakra bi kwa de akwa kosiesie ofia ni nyina nso ni atuntuntunto bi ewo ho wudu aduma wo beba bi agya badan ne wono a wone lava no na ehwe ni mu ahoma no ye 0243 179942 0243 179942 yeah DHE Facebook TikTok Instagram YouTube X no so OTEC 102.9 FM aya me enter wonka e was 0505 225578 0505 225578
and you know content video so OTECFMGhana.com na yenkodi nkita ho ewo ho uduru ho man sami wo kruchire no nyina e de gu no abenya bia kenkan na ene NPP America no MPs ni kokejetia me de be last story mo ntwe me ba omkoye de wo ho medum blue light wo omako to na mabu ho me de be nansa na no Chief Justice on sabe to Justice Nkrofo be de krata akoma Ghana man pani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say Chief Justice Garu to no be ya ompam no o manefo dubi say omra no me ni ho no sa krata no de ko petition ne no che say sa ne fo du no aso ti ehwe ne mu sa no ye Chief Justice de be ko akoma o mampani no wabo eho amane wo OTECFMGhana.com so na o mu kire say baomia aid the camp na aid the camp na kire say na ne boa former pana Superintendent Yakubu Ishaku ochiremu a ene abambofo bia bawura ni fie National Security Operation Officers o ma bawura ni fie akọ tutu ho nyina
search
o mo je be se enipa duasa ya mo hihye mask ni emeriti fonta de kwekra tuo ni ade awura ho no mu a o ma kọhwehwe ni fie ni ade nyasam keto CCTV cameras no kyerese mo koye no o mo tutu firi ho no man sa na mo ye adwuma se be bia capture o me no wabo ho amane wa ma gentre ha won tenten fidie no so
na ababa beto dwa ewa hasa Professor Jane na Opoku Ajimai the Vice President Sabria Yakasei wa take 3 weeks medical break obakaya na watwetwa mu ho nsem bebre na ba sama mi ne hododo no ema yayi ni free UGMC ede ne kopie mu wa manone enu emu na ene officially on the 7th enkrata aba ya efi Jubilee House abankese ma wo boye nyina damane se ya maami Jane Mensa said na doctor for no eka no e wo sa wotena ho no mo hwe ne kakra enti we ye na watwe ne ba miensa medical breaker ya de ama maami Jane Mensa na watumi de Jane na Opoku Ajiman na watumi de ahwe ne ho enti wo ma no mu bisa na waba weekend di da bia sem foforo doctor for say enye nru ho ya ma ne break kakra no mutumi mfanhwe no ti we ye na watwe miensa ene de ma ye VIP na watumi de ahwe ne ho ya de enti no prof ya man speedy recovery na Sampiyali ena babeto ja former ambassador to India former Ghanaian High Commissioner to India ababeto ja sama papa no so wafimu ya enu akwasi ewo kolebu aban ayaresabia amane no kyerese na ambassador Sampiyali ne hododo ne kakra enti abusia de ne kopie mu ewo kolebu aban ayaresabia eho ena enu ada ebeto ja se ambassador eyade abafirimu speaker baben yera samije mfimo ne omo maka nyina ne ko social media ne so mde omanu atum papa yi obi a wababa besom NDC amanyoku ipa anenya sem keto akora enu ntino NDC amanyoku no asem kase na ato wonom no ene omunyina boto omunyina raho ya wo mama busuan nyina da hyeden na fe yakọ ensem
na ya to so no wo kire se kane mrasabedwen dima adechi ojeso abato mpeso yaso kane Deputy Finance Minister Lawyer John Ampontia Kuma ne yere Apostle Lillian Kuma was atwa adwo pa on say
weekend yi na no me ne 1
year 1 year anniversary to mo kwa saw them ko bom pa de onyankronpon ase da won odi atodwa se e ba ye nkrofo yi wa ma o ja won ba kwa ma won nkrofo anko mani da so duru ba bi kran ko besuo mu no bia omani ama wo mo na akoya rehwa so onyankronpon kwa na ata o machi nye so onyankronpon dia bia nka bo bia chewa awe nti dwonkuma pa Jonkuma pa na moye na chisa no Jonkuma edu ba bia wiaso wa buza so ye papa ne ya na so anye papa ne ye se papa isi akuma pa ye pa no bua nkrofo pa okroma tini na ba mane se omo yi no amanya asam ketu akra na mamemfa NPP asam ne mre no se Ghana ni akwa da bi onye mfrenchie aduo no omachi no abambofo achi Lagos Airport ya o say ade o say no bone ehye no ho tie no mo hye sɛ aposifo akyena mo yɛ ho hwehwɛ wie na mefa ne
mame ntoa so ɛwɔ ha yɛkɔ kumawu asɛm efi hɔ bɛ mu nya de NDC emabunu bi ɛwɔ hɔ no makɔ wɔn party office computers ahodoɔ nkonya ahodoɔ document ahodoɔ no nyinaa vandalize wɔn makɔ akɔsɛe no wɔn kyerɛ sɛ DC nominee na aba ne deɛ hɛ kumawu hɔ wɔn mpɛ ne koraa adan a asɛnkrɔfoɔ bi yɛ adwuma ne duru so a na yɛ korɔkorɔ de dwon ane de ama obi enti mabuna wɔn wɔ kumawu NDC wɔn akɔ party office damage to damage wɔn akɔ damage niama ne nyinaa ne sɛ deɛ wɔn yɛwura mahama abɔdin ne deɛ wɔn tumi ne ntena so wɔ hɔ enti wɔn mpɛ na aka ho bi wɔn akɔ party office wɔ kumawu ya wɔn akɔ sɛsɛ niama wɔ hɔ na abɛka ya upper east similar things so si pa wɔ hɔ telensi na nya asɛm ketewa korɛ hɔ nso saa ɛna efu soldiers kɔ keka niama bom wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nia mampani so asan abɔdidi wɔ hɔ no wɔn nsa mpɛ nso na wɔtwetwe wɔn keka niama bom saa enti si a DC MCs nomination na ɛba no ɛna nkrɔfo ahyɛseɛ ya wɔn ɛbɔ atwɛdeɛ wɔ ho yi ɛnɛ maame Sarah Adwa Safo ekopie mu ɛwɔ Asalam Dawa NPP amanyokuo no ɔmo party office kɛseɛ no pa ɛwɔ na party ne to nsa de frɛ ne sɛ wɔn mu hia no na nsɛm bi a wɔkɔtenatena radio bi ne TV bi so akɔkeka ya wɔn mu ne sɛ ɛne party no ama mmara ne wɔn nneɛma bi bɔbura no wɔn mmara meyi ne ho ano ɛnɛ Adwa Safo kɔ no pani bɛhwɛ na mgye sɛ mo sɛ mo mpɛ maame yi o politics yi enipa di na chi kopie mo party office ho no ene kokwa ye ni abrepa no de koye na Sarah Adwa Safo kyerɛ sɛ wokoduru ho no ansa no oba bɛte sɛ disciplinary committee oba bɛ hia wo mo no sa na ade no postponed obi amana mane na no mo bra ne letter kwasi adakra nam de baaye na afi no mo postponed wa mo amana mane mo ne doma ba beduru ho koya one party office apenu o hia no ya wo kote sɛ yɛse wasɛm ne de ya de akwakoto ba bi kakra entro da to dwa sɛ enkebe ya niama bi say no communication is very key ya mon communicate mon kan ye wom wane fo ne dom nyina magina ho be wiase na akwakoye bibia ho ebiem ode ato dwasem niama bi a ha dwene wa manyokuo nim no bra so sa manyokuo mpanfo won be sekere wo msen wo maka mkoye kata so miemu aso no ma anka nsem ni ya hwe ya ya bobaba na emo nti wom so won be kan de ne wom nye bre na sem no wom nka no wom enka ni ye na security expert ba ko Professor Kwesi eni na de ato edwa ya wo kire mu esehwe koto kariam senjuna bia ho na esi scandal bi heti ho molly laundry nie drug trafficking nie yankofo be so me case no krokro de John DBT Ghana fo no wasa de wenya de bedi agro na de aye politics aye na hwetre sam sanse amanyofo titiw ne womu ani Ghana ha no womu nyina hweye international fo yi de ekoso nyina womu hweye enti emu nkyerɛkyerɛ mu na safata no plane na besi ho no de ahia drug womu ana de na ewom mu nkyerɛ mu yie na munya sɛ du amanyosɛm a bia na mo de amanyosɛm adurum sanse eno de ye de politics ba mu a enya de a ebeboa ye kura na mepe eno e wo framantem ababeto dwase yade bia ye ensan yade egugu redie nani atie si ho nyasem ketro akra masisi a enipa aduanan ensia 46 ana sisi a skin disease no won manya bie ne santi wo de ato dwasem penfomra se free hin wo nhwehwem se de etrɛtrɛ ekɔ animu ne ahwe yi be ha dwene wo se hya asie nkwada tetriw ene mpenfo ne ye kyewa sa woda hɔ ani wo de nani aye basa untini mu nyina da twetwen enti wo srɛsɛ ni manim yada wo enhwɛ na ba bia yade afiri ba no apomudi adwumafo nya bi moa na adehye wo hɔ nso ehu entɔ wo no
na Dr. Kachana de NPP amanyoko no MPs a on Ashanti region mo NPP amanyoko ni mo won ma ba adum blue light on mo no mba ya o kire se arahihire fri ni paunti araho se meto won mo no na wo mo e ba ba hihire won re ti wo hwe pramane so de odi ani mi honorable Kofi Amankwa menu NP e de ma atwema kwa ngoma ana ale ye je wanti na gina ho yo so nsuta kwa ma be poso e ba ko gina ho de mi nim no oyampi ogina ho ahyeche esa ni hafa no south ho no kunsu area ho ana so bi MP so gina so yi
honorable dapa
okay
honorable dapa no
enti no ba wo mu ale ya je
ana honorable adomako
na mo nyina
Debbie
no omukoye no
ono gina a former deputy defense minister in China
omukoye no so 150,000 Ghana cedis 150,000 Ghana cedis tete no I think 1.5 billion
nti we no MPs na kam ho abom
NPP MPs kokose wa Ashanti region hanom ana makam ho abom a one ma de enyome aba beche and this kind of bre ejedi for no ono so you know adle yeje wan timachi to no e backbencher but you want to be free na 5 piece na to so want to MP
so MP
MP
for assembly
na ye kan omode na na ye onu afiri ye dru ayi a
sir regional chairman on MP but say our national nti
enya your official yo yenhwe
eti 150,000 Ghana cedis omde amount na Dr. Cash ene me ne de phone mpanimfo bi adi nkomo na adwa o kire say so for manya about 10 million Ghana cedis 10 million old Ghana cedis
as kan o han ho
ewo de phone mpanimfo o say Dr. Frank Amakon de no ewo Dr. Frank Amakon what made that account
na de be si mpanimfo ne so no
de miminim no the Abuaji contractor they call 500,000 and a year interior friends gender minister so they buy a year 100,000 and recently so I think Friday you know Amakwe and so they 500,000 about 5 billion
Amakwe in the minimum
on regional minister no call
nice one any
they made it in the chair say it's alleged say our regional minister
okay
into a gender minister there no na 11 billion
na kwa mo si we
ni e kejeli fo na kasa so ni akoso mo nsem enso ho no
on say adanameka say on we devoid politics omo politics in frame into we sika ni nyina ba na e ofoto a skano
bako
na fia ya
say omo bobo skana no na edoso na e bebre a e be boa omo ankasa
go se kwa ha
but obehe ne general secretary ba ye no so almost de 1 billion buy. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia coin so send the 1 billion coin. That be 2 billion. Making 3. And I think say after so 1 billion being used to buy.
And one of
the bar never. But in Kani now for talk about Kunkra no munya bear 40 billion. And can say omo wrong so na e bebre. Some the bibia. E be boa omo ankasa. But because of politics inti, e be original minister akache. And the business wo baby aye nim is it Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kana wa abampo na ba e won na equipe ye nim we don't have that information and bako kakra ya be e won ho e won dwadifo na ho
omo leadership na ho
leadership
omo ku
leadership okay
e je bedi akire na de ho bia no ya mamamfo ate na I'm happy birthday we so happy special birthday ko Ediama Ora Frank Jesse o general manager Agro Farms Wakra ebinso ewo Swedro efriwa oba Evans Niama ho so nyankrompon hira pa wakoma pa odo edimanipa nti oma awoda pa enne na Dr. Cash me yakobi free Australia Sydney abedru Ghana ha o monitor pa
Oyoba na bema.
Oyoba.
Nwana kan baby
Sister Irene ya boahima. I don't know if na net. On a CEO Edma Vegeta Spices.
Okay.
And to be able to can OTEC FM so say can Vegeta Spices. E come up ma sha say the birthday and wadin so wom. It no I will do now no see big crop able take ya. I be hunu bra mic nti e twen say. Obe nti ma menchia no Sister Irene be o.
Ti akache Max Amon ko ba bia.
Microphone kan.
Ah he.
Eda ma say hana mo de besi. Ya mi sha papa. Na mi bonram na mene Dr. Eje eni komo all the way from Amdia. Na Hamdi.
Yeah.
Doctor na pom design.
Yankopon adome ho den pa.
Hospital no clinic ni di na ya na o mu na family so.
Amdi Herbal Clinic. For picture we trying to picture.
Okay.
Na ya no blueprint wo tirim. So be ya room fi party ase.
Mate.
Amdi the roof ya.
Mate ase.
O me ma sem ebe yellow.
Na ya SMP. Doc say bibia boko de.
Bibia boko nya.
Ya do body ase. Nene ufi obo ase ton. Asempa ben na wo mayen.
Yo, meda wase bebre na akwanya ode ama me. Mechi a watiefo. Na me de me fiti se ana se me sha ase ana atiefo ati asemde. Efise ma ye nhwehwemu bi ama nhwehwemu no de eba beto odwane se ya yare kan ya twentwen ya na ase pa enu nti no ɛyɛ kɛse ansa na yɛtu anamɔ yɛ bibifo titiri Ghana fo ɔbɛte asɛm no deɛ ɔwɔ akyirikyiri mpo bɛba na waba abɛgye ayaresa na deɛ ɛbɛn no ɔmma ntɛm nti ɔbɛba no na ɔde pressure ma doctor sɛ doctor abɛtumi ayɛ hu biribi ama yɛ doctor mekae sɛ meyɛ national service ɛbaa saa enipa no ɛbɛtena sia ama yare na yɛ kɛse nti ɔmde ne de hyɛ no bɛba no na wayɛ pɛkyɛ ɛno nti no sɛ ɛba saa na ɔma pressure sɛ doctor bɔmbɔndia na sɛ baabi aduro bi afa yɛ de hyɛ no ma yɛ nkɔfo firi sunwa brekum ɛde ɔmo de hyɛ a stroke akye no aba na oti kumase a usisi waka akonwam waka fom untimi mpo ensɔre efi sɛ asɛm no ɛfom a ododo ɛbɛn ododo ɛnu nti no wugidie no na de ɔwɔ akyire a ɔwɔ sunwan no ɛdi kan aduru ɔboase nhyiae so na ɔde ne de hyɛ naba na oti kumase a nam sɛ me bɛn wo na OTEC bɛn wo nti no na akɔyɛ te sɛ ɛfom a ɛnu nti no anamontuo no ɔbɛtena hɔ ama agye grɔbɛ na kyɛ sɛ wabubu agu ansa
na koye dia ye no
ansa ne ama no so paka oba na ye the pressure na show kon doctor dro bia ni baby a doctor say dia na ye beye anu nti dia me kan say OTEC ya me baaye wo ma omoni abre say stroke no omo ba be so ahwempo dia mitimi ye no 21 days ni menua ebi asori anante ebi nso kasa omo anu omuntimi nkasa omo anu achim no yankopon tumi omotimi akasa we no na di adanse se ampa me yi adwuma na de me kan se opese oye nhwehwemu efa bibi ho se de me kan se stroke a eje se wa wo de wani behwe na wotena ho ema yare no etokodo a na wo de pressure bre doctor na yankopon no wo de nsafo na mayede na so wa amantama e beje wonsam enu nti no stroke no ene yare a
o ma ka kire a
sa
na wo bre so kwa na ekọ no
sa ne tie if you say nkwa no rini wa na ewo ya doctor for no ho na abantem a ene etimi rini ma what you say entimi ka stroke ho asem wa ha no bebraba a mo nso ya dance for eno na ama dance ye na ekọ na me fi say OTEC ya de me jusu say me mfi ha biem if you say dance ye ba no ebe ma yedai menyeska etua bibia wa ha bia etiefo na abetua ma me afi breast cancer me wi me the pictures ni bi be kire wo what you say omo asende ma me obi ewo Canada ana enunti omde ne ba se omomra fie na omomra emepedro nya no efise alternative omo wa na se doctors no omde ma omo an se oma di pania wo nufuo num se gise yetwa firi ho na che se de aduro no eya ginsemu ena maame ne de ne bae na me wo fa modi kan ye bia ma no ye me papa adwuma nti no ye we ye genetic inherited adwuma ewo abusuan no nti de ya dada no ena na yedidi ho nti saa tete atempon no ena Dr. Abdul Malik eje me na mu no enu nti menua de meka bia na ye de mitimi yo na wohwe de na menua ba ne nufu aye na obehwe na yedi aye na eni da so wum ena kora no ntimi na bi na ho hyehye na ne moja ewe na ebu ne moja na chese eni da so asan enso mi wi a me de picture na be kiro enti maka stroke ho asem ena maka breast cancer ho asem ena wo mo nso ana omani yo ya eye glaucoma ana cataract eye tesi ani so no ye de duro etu free ho enu nti se yare miensa we monya ni da so se mo wo ba bia OTEC tiefo mo de moni behwe what you say enu nti we no so de wo ba surely owo eni da so wa arehye mu se
doctor bia ohun beto enti oni ye ndi kan mo aya ahoma no so bia na obi twam wo pa ahoma na ansa na wasi from Africa mu
yo mini ame number na 0558 59 11 13
0558 59 11 13 0558 59 11 13
na Vodafone
0204 38 61 74
entimeto aso no na yare bi te say prostate cancer prostatitis san yarewa we mu a yama ne din a da a ohwa obeka so onyawa ode be che no yare we so mu a be ma alternative a wa na say option a wa na say ye de catheter na bebo ato be mem enu nti say yare bi na e haw na adidi ho ache a eye enam yare a papa
woni da soa ne Amdi Herbal Clinic ye de yare no de o ma seja no de wo de akina ma yare na asoro se ye se me papa wa hye rubber be se emfie mienu ni ye sha na asaba na ye yia na ya san akohye saa we no na me ka kire o se bra na ye ma waduro a ebetu ase amawa onhye katita bi mu obetimi adwonso afa natural be man what you say saa nyarowa we no mu no aya na obi wo ha oba omoso no de nenam chenchen efise ampa se oni aduro begu animu ase yare bi se stroke ameka ho asem breast cancer ameka ho asem hernia ameka ho asem no se oni aduro a wo de hwa obi ebegu animu ase anase nipa ne bampa onya resource no na Dr. Abdulmalik Ejidie me de me se no na me yo de me ka no na me yo de me nananom de agyamen no tete atempon no na me nam so enu nti se oba maso ye ya agro bia ni ho yare ne sesa nema na odwane enu nti no se okidini na yese ayemre wakoye lab yese baako asei baako nso ahodin nim kura me pa che woni da so ane me de me ka kire on se enema ye de renew enkwa se edura eye enkwansi anamu no se onya binom a eno no ekoni padua no mu a nipadua no ye nto body part nsem te se ka se na wakwa akoto tie foforo unya bisa na edura ye nananom ema ye noa na ye de enma enipa ayarefo nom no onum ko mu a na renew o system no bit say kidney cancer liver cancer na lungs so lungs no se na onum dot anase onum bibia ama lungs no mu asisi ahoro black abem ma untimi nhumi ye me pa cha akwa fire abrewa enkwa ensi anamu no sedro no onum a ehuhuru nipadua num ama nipadua na ayese nka akoto pass no foforo ne nso entisa no asan enya foforo na chese restore no eno ena ma eya adanse se oba Amdi Herbal Clinic ye ya anwanwade wo ho enu nti ena yede yentoma bebo OTEC kasafidia no a yenim se kumase anso de OTEC de empempem kasafidie ni enu nti no enkofo atie nka
Amdi Herbal Clinic ekira kwan se de be ya de otika mu betene ntam
yo minia ye wo oboase enhia so police barrier na chipen mines for gate na ufiri ho na akọ police barrier ho no enti no usi wo ha security ni ye tight na obanso a ye behwe wontem no asan watie babia ufiri babia enu enti no usi wo besi wo oboase enhia so udu nkwaja nhia ka no elodi wo ho enti ka no elodi wo ho no usi ubesi wo enhia so police barrier Inshiaesu police barrier usi wo ho a beba befa wo be hu se signboard ka siesi ho a Dr. Penny me daso nti se de ohumi ya obeba beto me na ye signboard ni si ho obeba no na me anam temadwam na menya adaje pa ahwewo na onso ohu ato enu nti no aso ya ne kese pa ba konso wo asante bekwai abesoa ehwo no so ye wo kwan ho saa usi a omre kura obe hu se signboard ni si wo na ugina ase a obe hu se amango kese bi esi wo ye clinic na amango ni esi ani no enu nti no na wahunu se dem de kire wona hwa na waba beduru na wa fly number no na ma ba be fa but the spiritual na be wie ebre nu nti no ebre de ba ko dodo akonwa ba ko ntena so nche enti menua minum se ebre no me time no ya so na se me bre no ya so enu nti ye fa me number no entudwa na edudware no entwato minua number no 0558
0558
59 11 13 0558
59
11
13
and Vodafone is 0204
38
61 74
0204
38
61 74
Minia dem di twato ye hunhum adudware we de bre no de ode be mam bia
me de kan ne ba ko dware ana
no we ale no de wanu maduro na aye de agen serepe na yesi yare we de ye hunu de efire efize kan nuro nko a enuro bag a minia ode be ba be kire no na je se otimi di bie ayasabia de me ka kire no se wanu maduro na yare we yesi wampe ba bia mfa edo be kɔ no sanro we no baji bidware na ye hyemaw na ye de adware na atimi afiri ho se okɔ bible mu ukɔ Quran mu a ye nyina ye bo asu ye nim de tumi a saa enema no etimi eye
okay
eno ntete atempon na ye na nanom kwan no ye de emmoa eye adane na ye de asan nipa ewu na ye yama aboa no na aboa na ewu ama na wo ti ase enti sa na ma we enim nyina no se ebre ema me kwan a me quotations be mana me de Quran nso aba if say yesua de because me doubting Thomas am tia na me ye heba se mensua de a nka me ntimi nya de me ye ene se obesua de a age se opa bibi hu ana se usua de enti sa enema bi wo ha wontimi nye enu kure ni am de heba clinic adudware ye tete atempon dade bi twa dade mu oba ba gibi dware a okra da no eno ne abo a wo de beba na de adan na ma
pusu hu a ya de be mo aka
sanete de wiase na ye no ye ntuna wiase biala wiase ne na hokwa nti Nyankopɔn wo bra obo bibia o de bre ene mre ene ye na ade nti tete atempon ye dade bi twa dade mu ne de odasini bi otiasa asisu bia sa protection no ma bi se boa no enti me ko no na me de me number no bi twato di twato kura number no 0558
0558
59
59
11
11
13
13
0558
0558
59
59
11
11 13
na Vodafone here 0204
0204
38 61
74
0204
38 61 74
Miko na metia universal plant medicine empanimfo a mo wankan ni kumasia ye president so ekosi ye members nyina ye hie mo cultural center Nyankopon ya adma ye be hia ya wada e we anim
meda se nyamishira papa nyamishira doc nyamishira papa ano check 102.9 Dwabrem dwumadie na wasoguso utie na afena do kasa fidia to ha akwa basronko ena mede ema wo once again medin de cash na me ka say Easter Praise a parish youth council PYC omo All Saint Catholic Church Fanchinebra Santase omni OTEC FM akabum omo presente anase ye presente Easter Praise 2025 na titira sama da so hallelujah is our song shana so say dwumadie we ubowram bia okra benya nije oba wo so ho obedi asa ama okra no so aye very living so what ase na eno nti yato nsa fra anyuntufo kudam bi ti se ohema Messi Jojo Ahen Peter Owusu ansa anti yenye ohwe eye kraduane kwa nkomodi a yenye ohwe eye fidi sada na ekwasiada ebesi 27th of April 2025 na mesaka obiom se eye All Saint Catholic Church I was Santase Fanchinebra enyumene no 9 kain na jumadi na shase enyu frim bra why come and dance your sorrows off. Eugene Travel and Consort Semin Country Sebana Quentu Hunsema Eugene Mat and I was say Odini in Akodan no a free a year birth certificate so adequacy passport Nina himself Quentu no Bakwa a free baby na Korea baby na koban se oni nyoma we nyina bia ja kuntumi koma ne nyeye na wanya ni nyina ampo awie no kai se your regular any express application na wanya awie no document ba ku bi your friend visa supporting document oni bia ke obeka what you say intini nyina to ma awie no flight reservation ho travel itinerary hotel reservation ne dia keka ho nyina visa be na open stra visa na said the odi kosua de na wasade aye adwuma ope Schengen visa eba na kwantu ho afa ni nyina akoda Eugene Travel and Consult and obetua from 0553 944608 0553 944608 and 0547 740774 0547 740774 and 0246 164636 0246 4636 obetua frɛ ataxi awosape a telegram oponu ma kira kwan a oborum ekumasi a no suntreso omo bugis dan wachi akakra no waduru eyesofo line no odu wani kire obwase anasa oban obwase ene ne fafremu afo ani kire Yak Towers last floor Eugene Travel and Consult ewo ho obetumi edi akwakodan wo no mu bamodian ne pe enwoma papa ema mmofra ntumi nkenkan entumi nkonkan enu tina biribia misi nkonwa sei no a eyenwa ba ko pe Ghana ha babia esa nwoma ne ye yenti Ghana Education Service ajatum naka enso a approve books no nti every nursery 1 ekosi JHS ubowura any leading bookshop na ope nwoma papa ama mbafra no tumi akenkan konkan a hwe animu ni akire se eye perfect series onum books no ebi perfect series omo English language world our people history of Ghana RME omo computing creative art science and maths oba aye preschool room that is a free nurse 1 ekosi KG2 numeracy ewo ho language and literacy world our people creative arts phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool now Dwabrem JHS for side there books no bebrebe almost science supply past examination questions it is how boabo amofra na no mama tumi atro mock terminalism and I term exams are only fall on perfect series when books no and no and a beboa Dwabrem kumase putoja omo ben station no na so de wani achebu so twekwan no so no station no hwa unsabe nkum so ana u10 mu ha obo sabro sankase bi so ya twanim Star Plus TV Dwabrem eho ene wonum asoye eno ntina mbofra no competition de bia o me se competition na bomode afo ani che Star Plus TV ne so obenya competition no ebi ahwe ana so duru eyenkra bunimon ntem so adanso man first stop on Sabeka perfect series books ewo ho and obetia from 0243 299938 0243 299938 and 0540 755465 0540 755465 Donima Steel Complex Limited na mekan farmer wo e bana dan senior papa fani nyina oppressor ni nyina fako eye Donima Steel Complex Limited eho ena dan senior papa wo efri chance ya de bodan so tabia opebia ene ndadoa eye carpenter for yusu ema wonum ho tomo efri nkumam kona kesiem bane ne wa ani iron rods nyina no papa no eho ena ewo Afusia Boss Paper Product Limited say Donima your sister company no Donima sister company no Donima and a Boss Paper Toilet Tissues no omo and omo ye Boss Paper Toilet Tissues no ye Boss Paper Product Limited and a Boss Paper Toilet Tissues omo extra soft and extra strong e boa ma power bra busum na ko na we say no nyoma no so full afo say utu no watua and utua no watu ni ko watu nika na head office of Safwa Junction ya Bengana Revenue Authority odo wani chatamale so can ville Benki David Junction no and an crash cantaman to your GCB Bank Techiman one chikwan so contain na ne yando ba chifie ne still your hofre Donima e was 0244126625 0244126625 and 0540101555 0540101555 Donima din ye boa ya be kase home of tropical product quickly mame kwa o man so na yenkodi nkomo tiawa ansana metumi ne mabedwafo ashe eye nkomo no ase na online with me Dr. Richard Amwakuba former political science lecturer here in UST osaye NPP ekuku dampa yebo NPP mpanyifo mo mkase mpunu a ye Dr. Richard Amwakuba eka doc otemeka memwajo doc na mpom tisai ya dobo ade ase na tena mete wo nka che akora oko she he
anu be no atekakra
huhia pa huhia na awie nwumre ye pusu ahoma na nya ne bone so na survey a echo round e wo man yi mu ye kenkan a na ye bu nkompoko ye chia e wo se ye bebon punum se de ba ye betumi ene wadi nkomo na ye nya nkyiremu no eyie na wotwetwa mu no e na Global Info Analytics e de survey e ba ye se 57% of MPP supporters prefer Nkebeya former flag bearer no and a former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia on running 2028 and now on running Emma MPP for election 2028 na osan kan survey no so kwase wa osan bubu ni pen ka say within the MPP party no one more supported Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia 48% as against the 57% nationwide but then any negative impact and as a positive impact say Musa retaining no as a flag bearer.
Oh, impact in you also say or name recognition. So if you be able to do no people in the ground in the background. That's a positive thing. But now of course no. They are more monte. No more money but you more people no man. And it's because what you make I say so party by na get the 8 There's a party officials, something say, yeah, the NT, yes, sir. Now, result nearby. It's just a yeah. Yes, yeah, we cry. It's just yeah, quite a limit of money and kaka. So, great date. Now, what about a great date? But you know, Konokawa, it's the way who said, why is that unpopular? Government take a step. Why is it? And to cry just one movie. And I think it's not the quota. Find some. If those people know more honor, they near find some time. And you know, one customer or some that you hope. And you know, political parties stand here. The move area, people now more honor, move area. Let a new crop of people come. New party, Mr. Ramon, you know, no one made you. Someone come. And you know, I what is that? No matter the one you now, my you, no more question. The minimum are forced to resign. We're in a good country, no, and you all be put the force. One can have resign because of the hotel. The presidents in the party, they're more party. Now they're not moving a party, they can move. You know, popularity. You said they're not the way. So, and to be to another. So, you or Tia, but the political parties in Syria, the party of politics in our area. But on my cousin, I'm a kick MP because the why is you're very unpopular. In the amount for the unpopular in the Swap party. So they can start something before the election. They can election crowd in this obey or so stay far behind. That's what you crowd, but far in their costume. So Nekona say ye kakaka, we did 2-3 years starting not for at their channel. To train Saba, not very rehabilitating himself. But no, okay, you know, but on the control party. No, but one of our appointed parliamentary leadership. One of our appointed parliamentary leadership. Parliament, what I want to know. I said, so do you know catch up party in the yeah, and I'm out for so be a country to be a duty. That they are confirmed, no one say time. They say, if I see a can intend them, yes, cyber. Internesa, and you train can tentance out, but in me, I didn't back. The Twato Ajune, and is a people of also my name Casa, and the lectures was here some cry. Also, pretty bad. And the brave wolves are also one Muncasan, one of the trauma. One man came ye, no man, sir. One that for I didn't want you. My mom, papa, and told me, oh, be able to my and now. Appear could be a say NPP never again. Swat be our year NP. Or can't ask me and say you are in big trouble. You are in big trouble. Man can say one voter. There is or your MP. Never again. No one I can say very casa. You know, my crack and purpose of you to my time. You cried up as well and make on to buy. Oh, come home now can say to mom. Oh. Which is the only son and I'm assuming. And I don't realize I am 419. Almost packaging no more than bread. So when a fine no more, I am the fan on him. Economics won't just say. So now, what you mean, yes, you can't trust the carcasses are. Now, when you're sky, the idea could see. Now, my apple. What the best I did? Oh, my apple. Now, the when you're scanning a cardia could see. Eh, papa. Oh, be a subject of the on your side. So, this is what has happened to us. We have party capture. We have, friend is saying, state capture. They all kinds of Biancan. MPC, Castle, Polia, 2 years, 3 1 year. Young Baltimore. Or no quite your pen, I just want to. Democracy, I say. Young Kofor say, the Constitution and yet, at the 2 months power of yes, a count. But yes, there is the wrong person that did you. That is what happened. The wrong person I know. Did you know? A Kufono, they should have spoken up more. Now, yeah, think who their caution up here decided also be unkind. Yeah, the cost I knew it. Yeah, to tell me. I can't my
but says say, yeah, Nanado, a former president, they say only to me bium. So then a any interest, say BC Sabri, Obekoswa, a control party, no, said you're no penal.
And a moment, or go to the extent, say, the next 5 back on the person will use back. That's the candidate any Brian champion. What I say. That's the truth. No person over. That champion is on your party. And so on one person over. You see, quite a chance I shall give up on Baumia because Baumia conceded defeat to Mahama. I can't say that in a son of the camp. But it was a good thing, and I just should give back to my but the quantity. So, all right.
Dog, very good. Dog, Ebiamo the Yansha study about one a corner. Is it, sir, Osha study about one or follow trends now? I am man for who before be a munyama former president no to TMPP, and now say. Na candidate no and na enyema party no
before number 1 because if one and it's commerce on kind 67% of Ghana for every say na Argentina MPP anya dey omoka 67%. Well na dey be no monka more than that but the omon bisam that's what they say. So now we are president who show party no if you so cry who can say Uja good legacy, normal petrol. And this town, yeah, so a month from Abanman or Munya, and Venice, we refuse. There is a shanty town,
Quabri.
Yeah, you. A hundred more promises said. Quabri for mathematics. I see you can say, so I had into the summer, they say the great average travel condition. Not a trust and let us on and draw in drinking clean engine. Now, we try a bit better and a better work with it. They quite a good grand. So, as a man to me, I was in part. I'm more motivated about the cushion. This is coming for our hope on in Oma Mobile. Oh dear, so who are Africa? Said the home nephew, be found. So, and your papa may who be glad. Let us know I don't know on Tessie. The cultural play will be actual speech amount. Plagiarized, completely plagiarized. And you know all kind of nothing. What's one year you see? Oh, yeah, stem, we are crashing. You know all kind of plagiarized. I did our choice, and the students, I mean, graduate school. So, also, people, now all the times and some of them paradigm shift. There, that's an important English, you know, Moka. It's doesn't mean anything. Paradigm shift. So, what original no kind? What's all kind of not that nothing. Nothing. I something quite suppose that. Shooting, maybe capacity system 90% on it's a finance minister. It's a finance minister. It's a finance. It's all one year. But on no one shampoo out your muscle. And then
Doc, Samiti was ye pa na Oman Foa and Ghana for a koto abano na former president who before no the two abano maniko we say dia. And yes a flag bearer no anka said ya kakono and said ya metie we. Na a flag bearer kan funso bi ani ne ho so obesan running ama party no for 2028.
Oh man ka san funso bi anu ne manka nchese bibia ne ho sa. So yo on the omo ye. Yeah 10 candidates running. Party no. People bring no from different background. We have justice and you could be so. You have to use an open. Now 10-9 say, you enter up and say, never could say, you enter and say, never could be number 5. Did it? And your papa, as I say, more pen about it. The officials know more decided what we should do. And yes, I know. So this is what they did. If you are away from say, well, one time and you do it, you say, you're my bride. You are more cast against me, they campaign against you. Every MPP for you be done. President campaigned against them. I think I could is one of them. The Doom MP also come Eugene. There's another opposing also come. We are one customer. I would say, any day piano. So we are in the temple to campaign against you. President Council of campaign against you. Very difficult. Now, counterbalance, they say, yes, and Naka, chairman so as always no say no be yes na go party no yeah penisa chairman so ankafi asomini obi a pesika this is what is a plan in the kind and no kind you can obi a pen to mut na chita ko obi a ko botani kan it yes I come me yes I am penance me na do asimo so then you have campaign man papa me am sikan ma ho de opetumi nyira mu so ndo da bi etim na condition no ye baba you don't you am na me pages opetumi asen no you got a contomra you got kepa them bridges ya me sikan me nkofo ya to aba ma o tam of frame ya say o so ko abuchi o we ni ye we na na wo nyira mu ye ye twan into ye see ya san ko wo nyira mu no frame so ko London or ko ba frame no one man think abi I say ya ye juma na ya jibe ho ye juma we are no aba ko fi o de akomo ku safo ana o sa no ye itu bia ka se bia o tifi
Inti, can you easily predict a year 2028 election, you know, say almost on the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ebejina anymore?
Oh, yeah, rehabilitation and the man can go. If I need you are still on board because then I'm not why I see, you know. So support one, I guess, according to here, on some better which what I say. And it was also, you know, the two are not, and it's called you too, because I know. It ain't good. You see, so I didn't most like a cover winning. Primary no cover winning. If I didn't know what shall I call a Kulu or no winning. Some years and they are not party phone call. Oh, some Abamob. So I didn't need to call you do in cover winning. Free fair square. So no,
yeah, that's right. It is said the aqua no. Would you suggest saying Kebeya Anka MPP be here new face as a flag bearer?
Oh, me like it of completely, sir. But when you are rehabilitation, when you are explanation, for example, Obeka somehow or consider to Mahama or your idea because you know Obeka and to corner. So, and if you can't represent now, Obeka tells him no. That's why I did. There's an indication said he's becoming his own man. So. In your people are so on ultimate training to pick up once because said Uncle for your Uncle Ye.
Doc, yeah, that's a say, and you may watch your brainer on your dinko watch it and see more training. Yamishro.
You miss me, Damas.
All right, okay, bye bye. Dr. Richard Amakuma, former political science lecturer, okay, University, or your NPP stalwart, and out to seminar AD and Komono. Watch it and see Mudia train. I keep pushing on the belt. Say MPP be here, new face as a flag bearer. Also, Debbie, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia here rehabilitation. And the rehabilitation in question mark yet to be discussed. And Tishanen so say Francis Ado Chinieba Bekasama NDC, Kwadasu Constituency Executive Member NPP Ishak Chebrobe Tescon Patron KSTU aka exactly na Professor Smart Sapon Ewaha Senior Research Fellow KSTU na Dr. Abraham Jemfi Babeka Yahon or lecturer Ewa Apiamenka University na meka so yanom time heba mecha na entu malaria fever no ase emao na aduane adisi wani ma untumi nie no obetumi didi kama obetumi ayibo oni padua ma ya na ate yawo mu no ne nyina etu obetwa na eba ne sensan bi esi hunamani a bomodi ama onsa enka time heba mecha ne capsules ebe support immune system no ema bibia kama heba la na pharmacy shop bi ade wani be kire bi obenye bi ewo ho obetumi afre time heba wo 0244 417669 0244 417669 Prof.
Yes, Dr. Cash.
No more kwaba.
Yeah, near me.
Nambom to say.
I cannot do me. Who you pa? Me just on so here.
Adum ninti. Na juada ya san be hiem bi.
Oh yes.
Ya san be hiem.
Yeah.
Aya du juada na mhia mu se na mani age.
Oh yes.
Because enye obi a nya ne say.
Oh yes.
Charlie, it's not easy.
It's easy.
For you to go through the weekend.
Yeah.
Aya na me catch you say weekend no brewum.
Yeah.
O spend this so normal week ana me boa.
Oh yes. Okay.
A shark won't say there mean to me Santa because Omonoja almost senior high level senior man.
Sure. This weekend this weekend me fear see Saturday anopa after unianum hello for morning show ena me do me koya kodu enchi timene nam sana research crew say obende
Prof Dakakre
enya izo na esa mejeje
Ghana enko baabi a o gina baabi na ya Dakakra
TV the su Indekwa hotel mo amunim ho na enchi Indekwa hotel Methodist neighbor penny bi onya nba bi ko na onidi da hotel no so abeko na info ni si hotel na nim kama ho na meko wie anadwo be 12 mi ho na esa no pa be ewia be 2 metimi du nkran enti me di free ehia kodu nkran me du nkran ye sorting ye ka ha ye ba ha ye na ebe ye na abo anadwo 11 na ese me pe kwa me fa so ma be du kumase aba adwuma nya me adu kaka me de be du ye a me de to asoko adwuma mu a afi na me kwa akoda nya me adum na ye wie show ya ene after 6 o'clock they ko 7 they wa be from internet na me start say me da
last year
and the weekend they are na next weekend so boso nya me adum a nana already ekukro wonya ne ba bi ko wasa amanfi manse so hene ni nua pa so na ye wasa amanfi ma hene nti o ma hene aboko jan ye kese this coming weekend and so see it ko ne ko ja wasa kopon amanfi ma hemfie na ye de ko nti the weekend is boiling in the following week 2 weeks from now say 2 weeks time Raymond Acha of a senior investigative journalist or Ora committee ne so osaye deputy Yoko boss ono so ne papa eda from in fact ye nyini wo fi krom ne papa ya me papa preko penye nchen kra te se no so ye kono ekoboa me ma me to from Raymond Bedi almost 4 days ebe boa be ye ni obetime bo ni nuanum nyina yima prosper obia baby nti sebe ene papa Charles Acha eda from one so ye kono nti the weekends have been busy and promises to be busy
I tell you
weekend ahead.
I am power pack. Ishak.
Banyame de ever called
Alhamdulillah. The gentleman's brother. Ishak. Ishak Makwawa.
Yobru.
Me pa John Ambom design.
Nyamina dum na nso e.
Obo ade adum ti yeso ye ho ye pa. Me gidi se fie nso boko.
Iguso kakra.
O de me misa say weekend na ya na spend the too much.
Your friend Abi you know that.
Gentleman's brother. Nti o how be any ho. Akolensu. AK exactly. All right, Prof Mamimra ho.
Good.
A while ago to say mene Dr. Amakomba idin komo. Then easy it's so amazing. Na me share before me be bizomo. So around this crucial time, I'm believing in posts because any research because me can see this same gentleman Global Info your brand example
Musa
Dankwa Jack no be afa kwa here but in the prediction e be paper no now or your research in the beto at least amanfo ye shase say yetie no follow no kakra and I mean him say research so nya de bone e mawo step fast ahead say we behwe wachini wanim say eya na say enye say na bia whether eya wodi wanya wodi o kan bi na ususu bibi frame but Global Info Analytics at the above to just say 57% of MPP supporters prefer Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia but all the back a year nation as a whole so nipa 48 and I prefer Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and on common out say mene Dr. Mwakoba Edino then will Bawumia return as a flag bearer of the NPP now maybe some the positive and the negative impact to in common call latter part so MPP being here new face I said there be
insist no
or insist say no one rubbish Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia then minim so nie bedin common you look at the personality timing or the buy you know the timing for the running mate you new come say because I don't know and it's not in the picture but don't forget in the meantime so no Global Info so say Johnson Asidun Ketia is struggling hard to catch up with the grassroots in the party.
Good. Enti medo ase machia menua penny chief Ishak ene mpanimfo ne wonumu magibre tie yen bebia obia etie efribia yem obibia aha ne ajo senia tie bia na
start here for research send na wo kan you see ye guso aye ko ye nim no bia better research ase ni ama asem na koye pin so wo man Ghana mu the political twist that people give to research outcomes enu na ya na ama Ghana de no akwakoye sonko senka Ghana ye USA anka Fish Solutions any research institutes akese wo US senka Ghana to America anka fie research institutes akese wo US omunyina predict ya against Trump who found who be winning ye nyina no anka say people are rubbishing them or talking down on them or then they did you matem this and so say literacy level was so not to research asia did research out with asem atem on rubbish no utie openia mu akoba ono kra de na adwene mu no global info analytics figure no de aba no enye sa na it is about 90% okay 60 something percent says the blame for the loss
68%
should be given to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ono na adwene mu no 95% eno kaka ho say but well ebia omo onu mu kasa ye no so adwene a mu kire ye eno no this 57% of MPP supporters prefer Bawumia say ebetimi aye over 80% 90% na mu say even researchers na nkasa bi na sometimes they feel research a competition enti me na minya na we na fa so bi ani so I have sat on a set like this with Minia Musa Dankwa before
okay
on Alfred Okanse show so sometimes no none research report be amfa kwem I think I have seen not as a then he was very confident about his research but eto fa nchen kakra and na Alfred Ibisa ne say what happened you see he said something and I felt I had to correct it, so I came in, I modified it, and it suited, and it was a better response than what he gave. He said, it simply means that the respondents were insincere. No. Respondents never get insincere. If you want to measure sincerity...
Or get insincere for what?
If you want to measure sincerity of respondents, then you should do census. You should do every possible voter.
Okay.
For sample, there, the differences that occur between Nyawoka and Nyebemu, and yet because the respondents were insincere. But the scientific twist was that the sample now no mukasa no margin chain and no generalization. And that respondents never get at the I'm a research professor. In my study, throughout me, Juma Maye Nabesine, mean Tnasim fa error be a beba me working and share me respondents that. Because I have my responsibility as a researcher to take away that error. Sources of error, it's my responsibility. And that's how I research here for. So what na error aba, mistake aba, and that's a difference between your work and then the actual becomes different now. Then you go and blame the respondent. And that's why research go be able to be. But the errors are supposed to come. In fact, the fact that you chose to do sample one error, your friend the sampling error. The fact that one you be adding the engineer near Kotoban 18 million, now selecting 100,000. And on quite error.
Yeah.
Until yet, here we will take research outputs as a guide. Now, my baby, I will not corner what it's your whole year. CCSA, if 57% of MPP supporters want Bawumia, near Chene say, oh, yeah, Bawumia, Nasa Ope Bawumia Semua, Obekoswaka Bawumia Huasempa. Now we're increasing in vote because from a neck. Next primaries to take a flag bearer. No, these figures can change.
It's true.
Absolutely. And
then this time around, it would also have to depend on the electoral college and reform somebody.
Good electoral college be likely to change.
Yeah,
and a lot of things are going to happen. This for why a favor or no. It is hard work you have been called to do. Nakoswa present to the people. Na ye Jumadin, na sustaining will lead. Then to the other competitors, so Penny Ken Bekobi, na se Penny Brana Champom say na obo ni din wo interview nim, sense me of Amakuba and can you, sense whoever names
on a boy.
So when you na Bekobia, what this research is telling
he was
them,
emphatic.
It's not
Nanado or Nanado a
drifted from Baumia
to Brana Champom.
True or false? what it means to Brian and Ken any umu maka person mu contest bi ni say motete ho saa ebetimi afamu ase enti mo so mo start mo sori waka na mo fa mo ho njija na mo nka mo so mo ho nsempa ne madofo nso mo so mo din pa nka mo ho asempa emfa nya yi emfa kire the likely electoral college na eba.
That's right, yeah.
This one is not say any member Ken ensim so oba be contested. This one doesn't mean say member Brian Champion must or be contested. I'm doing scientific interpretation to research data.
I get you.
What it means is that say any year bra because likely to be a do any kind. And this one with that research, everybody who knows about me do any kind. This for the same contest he has won before, a wide margin. Into naturally we do any kind. And Negana ha or your household name. And this is phone name by ye, MPP phone name by ye. And cry
within the popularity quote, no.
Obia nim bahumi. Anti obia nim. You don't even need
and now that same ball game NDC for you so John Dramani man. Yeah. Within the popularity quote. What is the difference between MPP and NDC? NDC. You never in in 2012 NDC we need Mampeni John Dramani Mahama Beya Mampeni Ogana. Sometimes no across the area of the vice president running mate ni adi nyina no atwam ho. Yeah.
No your sitting vice president wa contested when you president. Every na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia every the category of sitting vice president a contest here wenya. But wenya no 2024 wenya 2016 Mampeni Mahama nso wenya but Mampeni Mahama came as sitting president. Dr. Bawumia went as sitting vice president.
Yeah.
Sitting president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, lost at that time with the most decisive loss. So that time, no, now both parliament and presidential. Now, imagine Omampeni John Dramani Mahama Dilisu, you been see that senior names we been see day. So the new history is 2024, but as of 2026, now a sitting president, head of state, commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, with preferred EC with them and Kofoka Kainina, and if it were true, lost with the if I lose hadn't been seen our parliament NDC lost as much as 36 to over 42 seats.
Yeah.
Shim. MPP
like
had
that.
to move from 92 to 169. Net said in the parliament, biao. Entino, you look at a president and go lose here with that margin. And ka say, a man for Nkasachali, unye strange person na buy. Sabi, and yes, all your vice president, if in our contest be. Ukra there are more opportunity as president. What's in a well lose? It can blame you and can cost you TMP for no more share no more can. Wait to bo, we know way to bo bois. Your religion, your community, or your saying, and go for to bomb we. And can TCNDC more. And I was justified because at that time, 2 minutes crowd now and make it out. And so NDC united behind Omampeni John Dramani Mahama. To the extent that one no more years so move baby no. So here na say we say bomb ba, we say ye me say, we say empese me kobi, we say empese me say. Me piamu prido. I think the first time in 2020, Omampeni John Dramani Mahama had 95% of the delegates' votes are Ekokoto Abayi as flag bearer.
Yeah, sure.
95 good percent. That tells the unity of purpose. Fine. Or no cry no president cry will lose your crown. Still your time. 2024. And no cry the contest was not a contest. No of a cabinado for nominee. Yes, sir. Sometimes nipa be brebem. It helps to energize the party. Sure. But the party NDC was united in purpose. And it showed up again in the 2024 primaries of Mukoya. Omampeni Mahama Defa Sobabe lead NDC out there. It tells you say consistency counts. In fact, Omampeni Kufo first time Oba 96 where anya the MSO nyabe 36% or something like that. And so a core positive change part 2000 election no. A PMSO the alliance bear money at the shrim the giant John Rawlings and his Satam na neba no one saw and say we need me doba or so me Lucas we do declaration ne nyina echi na ne ba no aba be lusu ema omampani kufu aba be yi. You see, Mobi anti as a winning election is not a common exercise.
All right, so
and never be ana what your time on.
Oh, there been person one shina o address should be or sana mako Ishago
send me watch
Charlie note Charlie today you no go close today. Ose
that was
where the man right today. And that's the programs man your mind.
Yeah, with the
idea. First and second page wow.
Na me offer amakuba ebubo nsem so. Say openi bi to say openi apia kubi. Ebeka say MPP never again.
Asante Achem
North. Yes, North apia kubi. Ebeka say MPP never. You see, mesre oka menua Eugene so there so be
former MP.
You see.
Say your general secretary.
Mate say ye bia na be hu nipa dodo na eba no. But you see, mesre omukra no mu ye mpanimfo for party because so a member of parliament they are penny pa. Me of appear could be say sebe onya bofra party fie muso kra so
onya small team.
O te ase.
Yeah.
Some kra no mu need the intelligence to carry the lapses of your party. Then abeka kire obi ogira kwan ho a anase MPP ni bia onim no so beka say onu so ni MPP achieve then abeka sebe se mo mponko papa bi no kra no munim how to manage a jump. What will you tell the passerby? Because you see bia ye competitive bia no o ye den antina rules da ho no na ne okan ye me den am of amakuba kan ye me den say the chairman looked on and didn't stop anybody, didn't pass even just a comment to suggest say wa observe bibi enye say e honna problem ni wo enti so be ka ye ba beto emu ho baby am say na MP before the na say den bisa I came up with idea na unua kwa me sefa kan say Charlie, this is very profound. I said sir, in any political turmoil politics mu say party bi edu crossroads so be leaders say na showdown then by no aya na the party groups itself into three. Party ni mu be dan nipa miensa. There is one group enema na ekoso no eyo mu ya pa and so omu need to me ni power ni hwea omu the best stop it. So they look on, they cry within them, they then ampanifo ye mu begu party no and so need to me no hwe sabe ye kasa already you cry oni sa akonya na abeka bi o shefie baby no that group is there, group 1 and ye wo group 2 ni ye wono mu a omu wo to me pa sa de we pa nka ba ko sorry crack say hey gentlemen behave yourself na na moye no say party no etete party nim ni ade a you know those people have the power and the authority. Yeah, your national chairman meninsa me offer Stephen Tim. Yeah, your obiane in leadership style.
Yeah.
But nobody ever saw him stamp an authority and say, "Hey, gentlemen, masa munyani amochre no." Nobody. Okay, crown no commenti mpo anka be say anyway na ye insubordination chairman kasa wenfi. Nka they will begin to segregate.
Into OTEC doctor no or speak to the facts and by now also me no mdo go.
Oh, in fact, he has a point partly. But a brand new the delegates who know who to take out and who to maintain, they will do the needful. Me. Oko kabi ebaka se biya wa mobi.
And the needful ne ana ko isika needful.
Oh,
that is my fear.
Partly, sikati me play a role, but I na largely no. Me bomu de kakra me mehu no. Obi betimi agi sika pa so onto mawa. Onto Mount
all right.
Mina make say the two groups no. The third group no are the ones who do not care whether the party will go to opposition or because they have had enough of the party. You get it?
All right.
If me offer appear could be to make us MPP never again, then maybe he has had enough. Maybe he has no. Ni obenya wa party ni mu enya awie.
Oh, okay.
Until he's going forward.
He himself has had enough.
Right. His going forward doesn't depend on the party.
Okay.
But asafo no nkai se senya wofiri asia na akodu soro a sebe ene obi ani mu household name of appear could be obi ani mu Eugene then it might have been because of the party krono a unam so ade so no. Nti I don't care ni ebe free akira ba me kra dem me omo di CEO ya bebre koi some of them wouldn't help the campaign. Communicator come to crow few because sabi the next appointments him say no. Hey, see you got the channel crow you were there 8 years. And another time crowd the next year enjoy 8 good years uninterrupted. Now next year 1 point on the anything. Onu kra all the man born yen
mami ko ichako na ya go head
Omusha no manage this process very well because NDC has been through this because MDC they cry na worse because their leader who lost the election was actually the president. He was not the vice president seeking to be president. And then party be mu denie where they have to do pick specific regions and specific constituencies and analyze them as a test case. Right. Some 89
later, I pray say Brebeba near aftermath of the NDC appointment.
Fine, fantastic.
Making kind Musa Dankwa survey, no?
Yeah.
Okay, now the national chairman struggling to touch grounds because appointment.
Mamenka, senior. There's one last revelation, Chief. One last revelation. If near Minya, me just shift and time to come home. If near Minya Musa Dankwa air cano, Saman for 18, if it is something to go by, he is saying that MPP Muno 57%. Epebaumia. Ghana national 48%. What is the interpretation? I am not Mr. Moody report but interpretation back on say if elections were to be held today, I don't know how he asked this question, but if elections were to be held today, Baumia would have gotten 48%. That is one interpretation to it, because some time passed in that same scope of people he interviewed,
which still doesn't make the pass mark.
Yes, is it not interesting that in 3 months, a 41% is doing 48%, and if it is a trend to continue, what will happen in the next 3 months?
Oh, okay.
Say and but if elections were to be held today, it's a conditional research question.
Why now can I bet to me? I drop a bet to me.
Absolutely, it's fantastic.
Exactly.
If this interpretation excites you, you should also know that a bit so.
Anything I ever started me bisa say I pray people really look into research. Yeah,
absolutely.
First, na Musa Dankwa research and find juma. But the hypothesis my TS say with this 48%, say nipa 50 MPP 57. Or the infant say ye be electoral college nimu. Omu ina kwa koto aba for flag bearer. Now ukra 57% within the NPP. It means he will still win the flag bearer. Minim sa American and still over we need flag bearer no. Until with that hypothesis of 48% coming from the general public, no, it could that drop or increase. Until Hona Meko beside Shaq, the sort of rehabilitation Baumia
repackaging
Dr. Cash.
Yeah, discussing the brain. Oh.
Because yeah, project.
Why note in the of the lecture according to the note?
Note in credit so my yato.
Oh, okay.
I they train drug trafficking.
Hey, that's
because Baba ko buy na cocaine, na money laundering, na fake currencies, na fake gold, what you say? One year you been even children trafficking within 1 month. I buy back. Just some papa. Some phone one yet here.
Any of you win and you go on fast.
How many knows no? When you say some our headlines, what you say? If you what's me and sape? What's me and sape? Some phone one yet here. So Dr. Cash.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation OTEC 102.9 FM. And the year per se year and the year cost of the Dr. Cash say maybe I'm a Tiffany dread. Won't mean to come inside. On the common steel. And the year Kukumasem. And yes, ye may be a dear home come up.
Oh, okay.
Ye dear home come up.
You mean series of meetings, of course?
Ye dear home come up. And at least nano oba Dr. Fukwe ɛne didi kan hyia no patututu
oh okay
ɛwɔ fie ɛna meka kyɛn sɛ wɔbrɔ sɛ deɛ menam street of Kumasi koraa yɛmmɔ me din Ishak no bawo bia enti ɛsɛ wohunu sɛ de adeɛ no ɛsi kɔ no wodeɛ woayɛ ɛdeɛ yi kyɛ sɛ woayɛ household ɛsɛn me kom batakari me wurugu hɔ a ɛnyɛ yie so na Paul no yɛne gye ho ma menkɔ m'akyi kakra na menka sɛ me ne Professor Smart Sapon ɛyɛ adwene sɛ US ɛyɛ Ghana anka top pollsters kɛbɛdi wo matam paa saa Trump winnie no Radcliffe anaasɛ that man was predicting every single election accurately. He got this one wrong. Wow. Yeah, he did. Now, Dr. Cash. Uncle.
I'm too disappointing.
Uncle Ben Efsing. Ruled in the 90s. He was the title holder.
Yeah.
He ruled in the 90s. I was in the University of Ghana. And then he came to also rule in the year 2000s. Oh,
you're right.
He was the title holder. Only a friend of pollster, Ben Efsing. And the pollster, and something in the Ben Efsing, no, about the twice. Well, rule 20 clear years. And none of the polls and the predictions. You have to salute him. Ben baby. But what you say? Now, anybody complex. Human beings are very complex. Ghana voters also from 1992 up to today. Me tisi form no. Me respect Professor Masapon. If it's a typical interview, a me pebia me free hono hunu me body no. Na I was here actually. Kaje the ordinary Ghanaian no yen brofokasa yen ordinary Ghanaian no ordinary. The level of political awareness said you was in nim sanya nema air cost wo man Ghana mu no. So ubuna bonfia wo betchero. Na ama me kra no me understanding of politics ne kwanya me fa so amanwesem me kasa me di me nkomo me se bu nipa me se ni nipa atimi a relate am na ye wo ma na ko different level.
Wow.
Oh yes, no credit e ba ko pe.
You have come to accept certain things.
Yes. And he said wonim si e di nkomo yi na yesi aeroplane bi cocaine wadi 5 days. On say community no. Na obi si 5 days no obeseye ana ba ku bi enso e de spare parts e bre no so on fanshim.
Any tie.
No on fanshim. Ono so e di na say. Na fe obi abebeka say Luanda kra na nanka se nka aeroplane nanka osi o nanka nya Ghana nanka yesu ko osie. Na Luanda no kra no machine asese bit me aboa ma aeroplane na asi yie no ebi ni ho ye ni nti na oba Ghana afedie koko gugu ya say Luanda for kra de no the latest one November 2024 government spokesperson na officer
as what we about me
but say the level of political awareness no officer sa same way anadwuma na same way na okan no officer de ote otwebe yate utumfu tragu nani sana Felix ofosu kwate sana na dwene ya no me ka de esi azam so
okay
na me ka sem ba ko pe me nka bie mu nka ho
headline idea
yes enti say ofosu so otisi form to say the year tisi form no bi they said the Professor Spencer for tisi form no bi a me can say ofosu won kwatena so wa kasa obedwene ho obesusu. If it's the moment I obekasa now be ye wadwene say won mu tio no won ye won mu adwene wu won mu nim nyansa won mu nwene wo say wo kasam na obeka no ye no ano mbefa wawu na then won rating na 85% and about 75 say NM 68%. so man hwe yi afi we be kɔ na wie
was it 68 65
65% and hwe yi afi we be kɔ na wie no number 33 because the quantum of decline no ano she
so soon
yes
so soon
na 3 months money laundry wom 3 months cocaine wom 3 months fake gold wom 3 months fake Ghana currency wom 3 months containers over 1,300 ayira ewo port 3 months afina anajo yedi offense excavators land cruiser yen license ye edi akire yedi ko forest 3 months 3 months yedi ensa ye nan ye fu ye ti ye bibia na yedi didie 3 months na bedi busumi nsi abekọ afi konfie mienu konfie miensa e konfie nan e bedi sen what you say hwe me hunu topic na nam say mo so me fidie na fidie me mani nyime dia tiane say ya NDC for bre wo mo bre wa ban mu de di kan and wo mo sa bre e kwan why and wo mo de ne ba as presidential candidate when him say wo mo wo mo first year din katua na wo mo na pem mu du ba wo mia. It looks like even NDC side, you know, one more research extra say, but Umia will get it again.
Wow,
it looks like. And to almost pemu ba Umia, no more they are pemu you residing Katia. No more say Umia in a core year because no more you see Dr. Baumia. No more they are pemu you.
I'll give you a voter preference for NDC leadership in 2028 top 5.
Top 5. So. Upe kura na dia to inu so amaye.
Oh, adan.
No.
Me project ya wan do.
So, now
on the screen.
Mo. Oh, see here Julius Debra is missing here.
Obetumi abeshin due to a calculation.
Yeah. Voters preference for NDC leadership top 5. Enti na chese se me hwe ni ya Musa dankwa ye nipa bebre. Na womu din kan mako up to enum no womu nie is a irregulars Debra wa mem na womu anya me nwa me din komo bi e wo baabi ena nipa kwase twia na ono sa irregulars Debra ne constituency way na sa nipa kwa na ne preference ye irregulars din katia officer waye MP waye party chairman waye general secretary and every step of position that we're holding or party no beyond what distinguish itself to those people. And the thing that Jesus Zebra will need constituency. Me share nipa him no man mu am who say nipa kono he's thinking through and majority of people are Musa Dankwa di womo responding is going that direction. But baby a general da. Me to me who say was a general who head anya fesa. Ebia na no ka ho enye sadia anka credentials pan de enka efe
but he has a charisma
me dem say credentials and de efe ba say oni personal papa
o kan Musa Dankwa research no or say currently as it stands general bre to touch down.
That is what I'm saying. That ain't na say general bre versus even Haruna Idris. Haruna Idris here, national youth organizer of NDC, no, not general. Where no you general still? I want to say them communist here. Jane, baby or Dano, on say we way before sending Yari and Bebana. May I sure say Yari no, Echino or quite best because then people would then begin to review. Say,
I don't want to pass any comment on this one. I'm just,
you see, statisticians know her, and they will tell you, and you might be feeding into it.
Hypothesis be brave.
Oh, be private and say, one can be penona, who dear what the big careers through. Somebody was going to look at it. I'm not using that to spite her. There be,
but onim. I mean, Trinity and Kanakasa Kwam say,
yeah,
on color deep blue no.
Mahu, I want to make no.
On color deep blue.
I want to make no.
What they meba on color deep blue. Any color yellow. Ebe to me a maneuver ko share color light blue no.
Okay.
Take it from me. And now over color red as it stands now. Color red color red later baba here juma color green.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I'm coming to color blue. I'm coming to color blue.
Light blue, no?
Yeah.
13%, no?
That be 24%.
24%, no? Okay.
Sure. Me per se, omo mutie yen, etie me ye pa ewa. Ene say, we ye ceremony, we ye santini, we ye igbeni, saa yen common ye mu bi e influence and ye de choose leaders no. You're very careful. NDC is facing that strongly.
But even with this research, there's a seat person, but capping it to 5.
Yeah, aye.
Seat person is Professor Alabi.
Aye. So, I'm making a point around Haruna Idrisu. Okay?
Yeah.
Ebi Adrian almost say, Yera John Mahama has been in the presidential enclave for a very long time.
Okay.
2008, Nobel running mate to President Mills.
Sure.
And almost winning elections. And obey vice president. And obey acting president. And obey president. And obey Lusu 2016. And obey come back. 2016 anyi year about 2020 anyi year about 2024 anyi or better so up to 2028. Enti tiema samna mi kan ye pa
me too
enti esemuni na edi wo mo ni mu kan for about 4 or 5 consecutive elections yenu nti SSN sakraye ba me dwene ho amenti ase na sabio mpraduasa eni pa wo san wo mo lie wo fidie isui sɛ me se ye evaluate wɔn mu nyinaa emudura ɛne sɛdeɛ wɔn mu sikasa nyansa adwene sɛdeɛ ne personal life wɔsi carry ne self Haruna Idrisu is unmatched saa 5 no ɔmo wɔ ne nyinaa is unmatched wɔyɛ MP for more than I think 20 years Temele Central Haruna Idrisu is a northern icon. What is here? Messi Wakokoye NDC National Youth Organizer. I think he was the first national youth organizer for the NDC. Why MP? We have got 3 different ministries: employment and labor relations, trade and industry, and now education. Nina big.
Our experience.
Experience, no so. Was a minority leader in parliament. Sensible arguments are branch way. Let's say University of Ghana, so no,
currently education minister.
Another
tight ministry.
He was just 1 year behind us.
Oh, okay.
Mimini, your friend is saying, it's a free anchor. No, just 1 year behind us.
All right.
He's an intelligent guy. And why say NDC also make a choice? Na ne srimu ko free ne srimu ni atnawa. If one region or enclave be ebetumi produce quality leaders amawa. Well, omo ajejreje. Omo ajejreje and no crapa na make no. Ma yimi yampa da make no kre no. And that also feeds into MPP nsusu edie. What does it? And I'm not doing campaign. My restraining myself, pa. I am true Bawumia, but my restraining myself, pa, because if I'm running here, then
see, mommy, no, for mommy,
mo. When I'm running here, then enya enruso.
But now,
so be happy.
Now, when you sound near share rehabilitation, you know,
Derby.
Best
Derby. So be happy.
Derby, I say
within the political scene, like Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, Dr. Cash. A nipa mu nipa. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Ene kaye. A nipa mu nipa. Amu ba me hu na wotem say a nipa mu nipa nie. Na ho brase ye.
Sima ba ko fesi mami.
hwɛ ne ho akɔnɔ hwɛ sɛdeɛ wɔ si kasa sɛdeɛ wɔ si bu adeɛ na hwɛ sɛdeɛ wɔ si abɛn hwɛ sɛdeɛ wɔ si abɛn manifesto wɔdi anim ma yɛyɛ for election 2024 authoritatively Egypt for abɛgye copy ɛkɔ South Africa agye copy ɛkɔ Nigeria agye copy ɛde kɔ Kenya sɛ wɔn hu sɛ nyansa wɔm adwene a yɛapotɔ de agu yɛ manifesto for 2024 emu hwam ɛyɛ idea attacking contemporary challenges in Africa.
You would think say implementation would have been so simple like that.
Where there's a will, there's always a way.
All right.
What planner? Oh, must say, who could ready nkrofo fie basa.
Yes, sir. What am I comrade?
What planner?
I'll some another lead.
What planner? All right, okay. Doctor Ofian, and you in the mouth hona. Pam ni abura hona. Ubako ni doso demone ubibia.
I am Sienia kumetua die we.
Military dictatorial rule kwano.
Meba.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Meda say. That was the Shaq Chebrobe. Wasama another lead. DHI College of Health and Education. Sami Gancho say, watch the Wasi and SSC with 5 passes. Akonya no homo if we say, I order so sell by a Pomedia Juman so say by I'll be room na yana koyin SMP and into room DHI College of Health and Education. Jumedia course on our programs no able to say certificate in dispensing assistant, dispensing technician 2 and 3, diagnostic medical sonography, sterilization processing technician, medical laboratory technology, environmental health, diploma in education, early grade education, and a sign language nano. Shannon so ekoso DHI College of Health and Education. Now we are 6 times attachment to her and also obeya ebeboa pa. Now Ubo School modern facilities in Kwane wo hostel facilities available. Osibo room no mo akonya ni twan kakran flexible payment plan to mika furniture patase oben Holy Mary restaurant no. And our to your friend was 0244213187 0244213187 and 0276221939 0276221939 and 0273635765 0273635765. Ghana's biggest online shop for quality products. Ehwane Abapa Mall. Sabe oni wonu kita udi ni be wie pay unti furniture Play Store no so and as App Store. And abetua borom e www.abapamall.com. Ay simple. Obeso bo na course atafo 3 miles. Omone sekaseka park no edi animhwe. Say phones na ope, laptops, fan, TV, air conditioners. Na afei so eba ne jade ne oma so a ana jade mfidi ade anyinima hodin famu di bebre. E mema mpabo ne mema shoes. Afei dem konwa ne nyina bi ho. Portable washing machine. Obenye ne nyina bi ewo eye Abapa Mall. Now within 24 hours na ne oma wo shop here no na onsaka baby a wo bia Abapa so peso twa na kakran kakro besom obeso twa na munum ho anso obesom enti hye ne so se obetumi ne na didwa ama bibia so ai kama adiama open live band papa eno an help plus live band say ye I fro bedin to aso mu ye crusade say Easter conventions a hold on eba so no wo hia PA system papa fall on Helper Plus live band free wono mani Abapa Mo 0593 386 133 0593386133 and 0593391848 0593391848 Yanko Osbel Blocks Factory and I make come for my Krumha said the debia mecano open high quality blocks papa no Osbel Blocks Factory and a war Niente make come for high quality blocks na ma say Osbel the quarry dust and the stones and the channel blocks no cement is your 42.5 R grade it is a standard size blocks 9 by 18 now pay concrete blocks 5 inches 6 inches solid and I say hollow 4 inches solid blocks and I'll pay and I say clay brick pavers, concrete pavers, permeable pavers, asphalt pavers, interlocking concrete pavers, ICPs no, stone pavers, and I say grass pavers, stand concrete pavers, you ewo Osbel Blocks Factory. Eyo wunti and Osbel akofa mfidie no diaba. Ha nti yen compress cement ni ahwa no. Kama wi awagunusuo, ogunusuo na nya hoden kama. Etimi we stande eye weather no. Sabe tie bia, say your shoe, say your womu, ni nyina nsu tobremu. Osbel blocks no ejina ne etim papa na so to be dia kokuma se ne potemu a ode be kwa koja free tutumika furniture kase otra kase bi no ne bia ye nkramufo no ya so no edi enhwe ana betua free Osbel e was 0244 377612 0244 377612 and 0244 043 805 0244 043 805 na koban se OPEC cars ato cars papa Osbel Motors ewo MRY se eye brand new car OPEC brand new Honda and say Toyota cars perfect place ewo se ukọ and say uhia cars no e dey business uhia car no e for personal use eye Osbel Motors brand new Honda ne Toyota cars no eba types ne models bebre sleek type ewo and rugged SUVs and so ewo and say OPEC eye saloon cars OPEC die chese ni engine performance na fuel efficient engines nko environmental friendly ni technology papa die koye ni nyina Osbel ho Osbel types of Honda cars be say Honda Civic or Honda Accord CRV Honda Pilot or Odyssey ho and Honda HRV and so ho or Honda Clarity and so Toyota cars no or Toyota Corolla Camry RAV4 2025 model and it's a electronic and hybrid obi ho Toyota Highlander 4Runner and a Toyota Land Cruiser and Toyota Prius nyina obi ho Osbel Moto na opo no ma chia kan odakudwom one despite dano edi enimhwe and obetia free Osbel Motos was 0244 377612 0244 377612 no fearsome 3 na mo fearsome 3 HEPA plus pavi and a plasma se bo rani paduanu ma e boost immune system no ama ni paduanu enya hoden ankasa nti ubra any leading pharmacy shop ana say drugstore bia me pacho kase ope fearsome 3 HEPA plus pavi and plasmos papa no ne bo rani paduanu ma na ayesa afesio no yadia bia entwi fani paduanu so ahoden ko a bomodin tobi ma mofra no mu ko school a ebeboa wankasa nso betua tobi fasi ukamu to paye ho ena nsuo nso ewo ho opedudu atu afre 0542 778572 0542 778572 and 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 and 0591 367 898 0591 367 898 mayentie adofo ene tiawa na yentwaso
Dr. Kaj, Mr. D.Y. Asam Kasefri Akukere. And this for more years a gunner for your name if you form the course. Are they taxing me and also or ye free? I feel one of a new Ford taxes net yaba. Now they more years is your forza. Now more than 2028 year cremo. Bye bye.
Olùkàṣe mú abásúná John Thomas Antoine Ghana mẹ́nyìnà ẹ̀sẹ̀rẹ̀ President John Dramani Mahama sẹ́ Offensive South Municipal ní díẹ̀ ọ̀nfà ṣẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀bùwàtìn ẹ̀nsá ọ̀sẹ̀bùwàtìn yẹ òbí a òbítìmí ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀dwuma ní yíyẹ paa sẹ́ni ẹ̀bẹ̀yẹ NDC nso ẹ̀hún ẹ̀bẹ̀bá ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀fin so.
Yes, that is it. Christ has been counting about your phone. Dr. Cass, Cretan, I'm only a remedy you. A bribia and this is for Papa Wobia, a cocaine, some and the purple Kukum, armed robbery, market burning, shit bombing, and a comb, and a crowd, a shit bombing, shit in woman you, and the also a crowd woman year film. I had the moment I you.
Good afternoon. Oseni me free kwa Dr. Cash. Ghana for bi no refi ayare nti ekoto aba maamon ye nu ye papa. Then am here to trust them sir. Hwe nansanya yesremo baby. Oba time bi ono ne kontimoto so. Mo ye on demonstration mo twam a. Mo so mo nyina no mo anyina. Mo tutuo akum oba time ya wonyem. Adai. And then this for dem kwa na mo je. Hwe kumawu eni am esisi ho.
O ibobo atini me drodu nebehi na menche MPP media patriots members na menche Rosu Bempancha so just kon let's about said the alleged cocaine scandal blew na I deja wa man mo ban taking it seriously because again international attention let's say be no credit na buying fan yes going forward no e be high business need diplomatic issues pa.
Good afternoon, OTEC you. Myself some no central so the kwanya adia your mama ni endis chief justice mami boni ben waye mami we boni ben pan waye person uniform afeso asantro jam pisa etu anamo ko kejeti ana som ko bebia e wa se mo ya de pa me bo ma baso
Dr. Cash Patrick Nyanza Bunsu Open and Dinamica Senma Joshua, thank you, Manchia and PP Media Patron, Namanchia, Chama Usu, Bempa, Oisha, so ye were in Team Fodo Asamo Kayano. Mr. NDC Force Woman Chum Few, Name Farmer, National Security in Womani review. Now, on through be also the Namsoa through be first go over Suquachi, the my friend and your friend, oh, ye, National Security.
Dr. Cash, Amakwamluku, Elbosom Constituency Communications Officer, Memo Moni Ajuma, Namancham Regional Chairman, and Akwasi Dr. Frank Amakohine. Kakra Mekanyin and say Ghana for Bianca Kumantonium, and it does so. You said the President John Dramani Mama, and then upon Tis and SCD, Yamagua Comuna, like I say, Ghana, you were in the so, in Fan Pabontanechi.
Dr. Cash, Akwesewa taxi driver ye, Mamincha also bempa in Shiaso de Seconcron, any MPP media patron. Now, Doctor, I just have for an ordained and ye din or the grantee interview. Echo TV ni radio station, or send ye din and call the core parliamentar. And can be sure San Cobinian Puntu be the brain and Peswaso. Now, 1 year we own them and I walk can help it.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. Say the entry man for Kwasaka. Dr. Cash, on top of your phone, and I'm telling you, Sibyl MP, Concron, don't first can I band the doctor. It's no quite the phone, and some company for the home. Yes, and Trophy, more now, aware. Musa Danko said, as soon as you more away, I was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, telling Mohammed is for. In the parliament from where the department from Musu, I do, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then Casaman may do.
Dr. Cash will take a chair when you are Chamakan and Blodu Santasi, and then you will carry us NPP, Bosse. So, at this one, and another for the MPP, this one Ghana for bad task, lotto task, and missing task, and no how would we swing and his SLC John Dramani Mama in NBC. A year for Ghana for Coma Magana for Yahoto.
Oche from Jamal, because of Romas. Dr. Cass, Asante Regina Santima, was a bomb pioneer and a bit to media say by MPP better opposition. Because more opposition or more junior. The blue light is here, no, Baumia by Kennedy Abba, MPP party in Ankataba. MPC Abba, just a woman now, Moba, but Kate, she and I know more power, or be Oman to me yet. But me dada is all Quaba no BCC or to want to me yet.
Dr. Cash, good evening. Your family Baroske, this is one I'm a dual. Remember, Konya was an amateur MPP media patrons, an amateur Usu Empire, the never chairman or in Shayaso constituency. Many Akaka, Busa, you will could get up rock and say, Elu Prebisi and crying, and answer Kotoka International Airport, who be mana.
Dr. Cash, the Chiao and the Enumere, any day council Crespo, Asa Efrifufu, Cash, Amenfa and Chiama Era Usubempa, in Shayaso de Shekron Knopa, NPP, and then Bassa Chairman, in Shayaso constituency, any NPP media patrons. Cash, and some of course, so our Adventist Senior High School now, no crane Ahomete, Media de Messer, Emrano, and then about friend, no.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. You turn over your phone, I'm Casa Frasas, from Australia, while you have been our back open Shamami and Tidura. As you come as a real for your white Damaye tea, who take den. Dr. Cash, NDC for by still $1 fine a horse row, and a doc no was an intimate docuno, one more doctor, a subetia by 2 cities, or Muntimia. Diana MPP woman Frananka, doom so cry hard on road.
Dr. Cash, good afternoon. Dr. Cash, catching a shock. Say, research be anywhere chance and another back catcher as antimam say, Quabe for say, Kukurumotin, Omana, Omodia, Omopamuko Trama Mendisino. Now, Ogopedio says, Coco and I say, Galamse, Momi who, Moko Yunko for what you want to miss one year chairman. Research by Ghana for catcher some palm finance minister, and Namunia, Monte.
Dr. Cash, Aliu Abrantieni, Ehia Zongo, Dr. Cash, this time the end now MOB from Futuro Emegu Ghana for new. What would the unfounded allegation be about? You be called before the security agencies to come and substantiate. In Team Ford, Chinimuni Betini Yape, Yabe Freno, Amana Beinano, Nababy Amirana Dano, Yadi Atope Pepe.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Hey, Opani, Mashasha watch. Perfect series books here. Oh, mammy, go to be mammy, mano. Oh, Jajai. Abua wamo say what to make in kind kama. What cabrofo. Wow. Nankunta walk ready. A Jajai.
Wonderful. Miss Ghana for GIJ Perfect series. At 2 mono dear. Jai. No dear name D4 and a chair woman Pia. Our crutch. Nursery. Any KG. Books BAB. And our science. Creative arts. Maths. RME. History. Coloring. Computing. OWAP. Nina. A free basic 1. Equity basic 6. English. Every basic 1. Equity junior high school. Near Band combined store. Or when you English nom and maths nom. Me say books to be anywhere. Perfect series. NB na GS ane naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto bi maneba
na se we de school bi kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o
na eno kura de wote boa no so se hwi wo mo sa sete mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the school so a ehia wo mo a atufo nko aputuoja station ho a enkran danso man first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Order for Mami Misa was sembio da bena ope brese ukoisho unipeduamu said you unipeduana kwa na huo density o brabo o sa cholesterol anasade dudu ewo o blood group o genotype so ye AA AS ana SC sabre may comfort by grace medical center the amount say enhwemu bia bramien chen ma yenhwemao ka cry de kwa de bampo ebra no ye de kofi tem kwhwe se bibia de yie na ye nipadua ye de ne kode ne ba bomoti ase obehwehwemu ententem na bibi siewu a ye hu ne ntem nyetimi aso ano by grace medical center ewo Kumasi Breman DVL ne nchen pe ose kwadwe area wa bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05.
Opese ukwa brochire kwa yedwuma ana ukosua de emfoni nkyere babia esanse Yejima Travel and Consult abama se wo bebo wa mo akwantuo ho nhihye ye beye fofofo Yejima Travel and Consult ma akwantuo ye simple kra esanse wo kanyumaku akukudamwe wo manyi mu adi amanfo tu kwan no ho enanu ya Ghana Tourism Authority abo na abaso se 2024 best traveling agency in Ashanti region enam wo modern bonti Yejima Travel and Consult Edin Kwada wo bo homodin pa wadisuam nansu sikasemunti watifie toto no akọ Canada brechmemu a wo koto wadisua so enti se wo pese wo kọ Canada UK USA ana Asian country bia so no Yejima Travel and Consult beyen krata sem nyina ma say your visa passport birth cert hotel any flight reservation obeyen nyina kama ma bra Yejima Travel and Consult eneya na yemfiri wakwantuo krata sem no ho hyehyeye Oben Yejima Travel and Consult wo Kumasi North Central so and Boasi Zongo Yak Towers and now be fresh 0552 098 298 Yejima Travel and Consult wa kwantuo mu boafo
se unya fafim papa wo nwasiam a wabra wo na ekoyie ma saa eno ti da bia meka se sukuu na wobekọ ne de hu hia hu se wobekọ sukuu papa wobewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena kyesa mpa wokọ sukuu papa eno nti na meka fo DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane DHI College of Health and Education bra sukuu papa ne amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated University of Education Winneba sounds ne amount tie ewo diploma in education mu Emma one of person trade na qualification a degree and HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa win a fiba pepe no wie your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate way University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a kabum. And you know kwa your mantity pa our certificate in sign language and also chemu e mantity our medicine counter assistant Mr. MCA. Now feel person be top up also our dispensary technician 2 and 3 so and also e be mantity wo proper B. You at DHI College of Health and Education actually kwan ewo Kumasi Patasi yeben Dr. KJC Sunyane Sehi Debiso ene kadezo sono ye podwuma dikadika wo ho from 0244 213 187 0244 213 187.
Ewra me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bagi
bra aden enen so biem
tam heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba akun ani wayi me ensen
bra sanya tam heba me hya esia gyemi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen
we de udi se ofa ni nyina
time heba me hya me ka se me di wa dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture
enye enunku o de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada no fo foɔ ɛne akwadaa a wɔne mfie dumienu ntumi nom aduro yi bi sɛ wobɛtɔ aduro yi bi anoma hwɛ sɛ wakɔ hospital anaasɛ lab ama yɛhu sɛ wowɔ atiridie malaria yi bi ansa sɛ wopɛ tam herbal mixture nnuro yi dodoɔ atu a fo ani kyerɛ KNG Herbal Center ɛwɔ Emurom Abidjan House ana baako so wɔ Atonso Monaco Junction
ɛno akyi wobɛnya bi atɔ wɔ over the counter medicine sellers ɛne herbal shop dodoɔ na emu
frɛ 0244 417669
Kayo set time no TIME time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi adane ziba ewo mu no betu akọ
FDA agye adwadie nkratoɔ yi atum
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. On OTEC 102.9 Yokoya Yasayaba. Prof. Yes, my memory ho biom. Minim say E-levy scrapping here. What do you come on? Maybe you be passing comment to be about it. But then yenko here the alleged drug trafficking within the flight saga no near the idea.
Well,
Alan Reverend is still explaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, Dr. Cash, on a more serious note, Messer said we are counting down. Anya Hekra, you month 4. April is the 4th month. Yegusua Yeko. And you know, Messer, Abaino and strategize it, meaning say NDC yard. In fact, they used to have political desk via everything be a neighbor, they had the political twist properly discussed. I think say MPP 4 is here Sadiano. And you be a objective. Sometimes some are political, some are optical. You know, they were doing that. But it looks like minim so munyan settle ye ni ntiawo. But 4 months. And niema mugusu ye ni omufo se uma prioritize no. Na niema bi so jinsem. Hajj village has been prioritized. Okay, Domlevo, Openi Domlevo cry kase. He was surprised that could be prioritized. Other things are going on. National security for your invasion of homes. Who is keeping watch on Enyemana Akan? Because I can also announce to them that cement prices are also increasing. On the average, 10% across the board. And obi shia me reverend so for ba ku shia me wo krom na okasa oh ye ne empanimfo nkasa na sisi cement ni de ya dan cocaine no na ba ku bi obo brand bi me pese me bo no ma ye no kra no ananka ne bo fom no enu mom ni nam 105 ema onumu ananka mu ni nam 93 as at that time no ni nam 125 ne sa ne ma nti what I'm saying is yes, others will be doing 1 or 2 activities. Ebinum should keep a close eye because yana politically Emma Ababi unpopular. Cement nani boy is saying, and then nani boy is saying, me kai pass ye team better ha say, ye ba beto abanimuno. Now that is the submission of some of our panel members. And the mestre saban no asesana send this mu aban mu a. Ebinum yep ABC no people should keep their eye on those things because a young one was within 3 months, cement price is being increased by more than 10%. For me, it tells you says will be and stopping at 3 months be at 10% cranwa. I feel be doing a 40% increment. People should get to work. Me they be hard na make no. Me oncophobia or platform this way. Everything they will do with politics. I said, Charlie, go to work. The people have voted for you. Let's start working. Let's start working. We want to see something, say something. Na friend penny for na bo mama nie. No munya nie me. Yes sir. Say ya na the relatives are dawning on us. Inti mu ye na ye na yi. Ebi ni sa drug trafficking na yi ya abey. I have 2 opinions on the matter.
All right.
My first opinion ne say fellows of fosu kwache fosu ana fosu kwache eba be ma a briefing on the matter. Sabe onye boni even though enye na juma no. But I mean those who are defending are saying say he speaks for the president. But sabe we a security matter. The president cannot be the security expert to speak. Okasa no ye nyina papa intende edimu wait wom. But the allegation has been referred to be investigated. Therefore, Yegusu a investigation. I mean, yes, say investigation every or
what Minia Fosuko actually buy no should bring finality to the case. President Edife referred number investigations. Enti ni awu kan enu tie se ni party communicators ni bi kanwa no person just say anka kwachi fosu die ne ba honorable die ne ba no anka finality to the matter. Senior enyef entimi nye finality to the matter. And the American is not to say cocaine be exchange and cocaine na exchange o me I don't even care. I'm waiting for the investigation report. But if it will be the virtuous principle. Virtuous principle ne say asem no sa dance ni ho ye twa bia de ya dance, and I'm not saying the things happened, but yet your mind mu na national security for ya be report to say cocaine of a certain quantity has been intercepted ewo Winneba Kaswa Road ni so a central region.
Yeah,
they said that Ghana cannot be a place for cocaine trafficking. Yet your mind mu an yesi o Yakob be warehouse bia sika se fake currency as a debi ayemuma. All these things happens, and now this is where the virtuous principle comes in. Somebody of the stature of a member of parliament, me ade bakwa na me de pe Lion Kennedy Sam George. Ade bakwa na me de pe Sam Jata George asem. Any okujata black am asem ne say they came from privileged positions. And so obetimi a politician they be will try and throw. But there will be some iota of truth because Sebe or privileged documents. Reverend is a reverend. A Danchaya or a ranking member on defense and interior. And near be we are buying on our bemu, but your things must pass through parliament. Parliament they play oversight responsibilities. Oh yeah, they are buying paying. The reason why they could intercept vital documents opening opening Same Okujatone. The reason why they could speak with a lot of documents is that a privileged member or ranking committee in this. And I want to mean you be a fence parliament. And the documents in the other share, no NDC MP also MP also need there. The documents in. And so he comes up to say, it's a trend in you. He's a reverend, he's a member of parliament. He is a ranking member to the Defense and Interior Committee to privilege information. This same person comes up with the first allegation, say, military nimuno. Yeja ranks high or was na ho. And yakofa rank high wasi. And na yayomu chiefs of defense staff. Need then the position I can say near their mom. Opa sama kache nyame na kache from in the military, so person me Dr. Kashe dia. Makofa na JC Kapa. Na mabaye no Dwabrem host. Not any small program be say ota say ye bepon bebo DJ bebo last abi say na mo de tete mo nkra no mo ja 1 minute bi mo no abewo bi no de sua. Not any small program Dwabrem. Yes wo wakora na say producer no ye adwuma no. Ye de wa be so in the military ye yiwedi. Do you get it? A nice way of sacking Dr. Cash. No, and that is what we are. Where eno minia Felix Fosuko what's wakasa wonder? Is that to admit say true it has happened and what will be the effect going forward? This same person comes up to say in the military recently promotions because of haphazardly or feel say it has some sectional connotations. I won't use the words he used because I don't believe in those. Or feel say maybe because of promotion you can't discredit it because our documents be ranking member of them and the end he might have added politics to it and so
evidence.
You see, so if the first person was not contested, the first statement was not contested.
It looks as if now the evidence in question is becoming another storytelling.
You see, Opa, they are to about Adomano Super Baby at Wesi. Me a reverend, and I'm a honorable member, no, in team for Joa, may you know. Anka, no matter the level of politics I want to do, Anka, me put up such a statement that has a rippling effect on the fate of the country. If I don't have
evidence.
Me. Nyamin pengu se politics ana obi besha me mechi ama maka dia meaning na so min kabida me de me hu na etoto no a anka meka say ebia no need the full disclosure about a certain level of
no few evidence
na man for ka say let us not just split the things akeke na mum no de yema hwehwemu kakra nko na instead of opening Felix Fosu Kwachiba be release briefings no emfree investigators ne ho emra ye dey sign ye ho asoman.
Yeah, but not a political party.
Not politics. You politics. You see, that's my challenge. Eh? A man for a man who do be a bia, and now mupa muhu masanim. They said betting tax na last 2 weeks near can was last week is what they can was no. Come Mexico neko any bet, any gambling aye krono. Sa Mexico krono yes ye ho ye cocaine transit yes ye the Mexico cocaine sa men ne. Internationally, you blacklisted Mexico. Internationally, you blacklisted. You blacklisted some other countries. Senior, some countries chrono nyamenkro for ho, aso for ho, sabi ni papa ho, and so you have fuck running in a mining in a bomu say a higher cocaine crew. And so be about him na cartel near kakrebi and Eddie Sedgman. In the nya some way betting me fan watrasa. I'm not saying say. What I'm saying is that you see, me Jenia Felix Kwachifosu Kennedy, but on your investigator.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Oh, that's it. And media young train.
All right.
There are a lot of questions over there.
As we speak, NPPC on posted 26 questions to government.
As a WhatsApp can now be the diagram. As a WhatsApp, so maybe some
questions in there.
Some questions are even repeating itself. But or my yes, say something, say something.
See something, say something.
Assuming say Senka Reverend in team for you are hunia wo huno a meka and can chiremu no a free opening Kwachifosu Baranka beba. Anya he krase ohun bibi o ka ye nti no. When your feedback be ediama. Opening say on the event of the arrival of the aircraft na safo no. Dum so kese bi si airport ho. Hey. Sir? Emma airport ampa anka edumu a anka etimisan so me ni hobi on no oka. It is the Reverend in team for who is saying.
Producers are confirming to me sir.
That it did happen. It's in America say. Oh no, or say cocaine now okay for example.
Light of Kutuebi.
Enye yes dum so but baby I'm so chichi maso say pass say e ba be swap cocaine na. The arrangement should have been done say within about 5 minutes maximum. Say swap cocaine no. How? Say me no wo deal ya hye ho. Okay, me do how you be doom light no. You doom light now, you say 1 minute cocaine can be swapped. I'm not an expert in but what I'm saying is that se passe omu be swap a year and aircraft in see for 5 days, 4 days. Tell me na no chin ever church a bet we be having.
Oh, so no put the twem na no.
So that's it. The economy so say me twem aso because sebe cocaine baba exchange money laundry baba exchange
a. You know be small enya djuma kitwa o.
Buy in for 4 days. David. Within a period of about 5 minutes, this thing can be sorted out. The cartel, they are serious cartel. Na ye doom light. No, what my light na san ba aircraft and that's Debbie. Anka aircraft no nka by the time light off ni wie ye no anka ba.
Were you to run away now?
Oh, nothing. How many minutes do you take? Enti media baby emu no. Ye wa dey assuming say ohun bibi. Benyania or na adwin kire no no ni ade. But for you to come from Felix Kwachifosu no, a political response. Let's allow.
But do you see Reverend or struggle with the evidence?
No, Reverend would appear before an investigative committee if there need be.
Okay, all right.
But Reverend will not be exchanging to send a no muye news file. What is this?
To understand your baby, so are you a Reverend?
Oh, just say nenye. Mestre minu asame onya abotre na me anim ni.
Asemba
wo yen ka asem no. Na yenjai nipa no.
Exactly. The personality.
I said we want to use the case to discredit the person. So don't try to judge me. Stick to the issue we are discussing. My last word said they should let institutions to work. let the investigative bodies now so Chief Fosukache allow them to do their work and bring us a report. I think that is where the confusion has arisen.
All right, okay. Now take your time and enjoy the note. That's
Dr. Cash.
Yeah.
And come on, no. A serious matter.
Papa.
The entire a serious matter.
Messi, Misso, a hammy. When you mean dear hammy, we are seeing a name now, be a shame.
The tenye Adodan kwa kufuado na musi na bono. Wo yire no ho na European Union ni a blacklist Ghana third world countries a amanfo ni cocaine efa hapa na Ghana ka ho a European Union a blacklist Ghana July 7 2022 an otimi yiye free blacklisting so yes nansa ya emfie mienu ni akiri ya ana wo ko ekwa be no fa so de konye anti money laundering laws what friend is saying saying 2022 maybe what and I now check it what you say what friend is saying anti what friend is saying drug trafficking laws no money so ekwa bebre so and what fire ye mama ye be year free so now the tiane say we are blacklisted said ye na a friend is saying Professor Smasapon Kanwa. Chese Evans no say O2 kwanya. Once on the passport you crown on the Ghana card a crown no so why Ghana no. Now that blacklist friend say listen countries no can no. Yet two different. Already we are to crown now Europe crown different matter.
It is saying
yes, I do to listen and listen. You question trafficking drugs and it be a whole country Ghana so account. And it's a serious matter when I'm free ba.
Okay.
They are to me and say baby I'll do pre no free ba ye free Ghana e call ye no. A ye Grand Canaria no. A notable cocaine hub. All
right, so you're right. Also, Ghana identified as transit country for drug trafficking. British High Commission, 28th June 2022. And then a story no
European Union blacklist and the South African free.
My John line. Yeah, all right, okay.
What you say?
Stories no. So pay.
So anti sabi. See you worried.
Okay, so this is the graphic business.
Okay.
I say Ghana removed from EU money laundering list.
Good.
That was 14th January 2022.
And 14th January.
14th January.
We say the drug trafficking a 7th. In the 2022.
Okay, I say the European Commission. Yeah, in Fidia by.
Yeah, no. But you see, it's money laundering is inextricably linked with drug trafficking.
Oui.
Oh, it's inextricably linked. Oh, they are different, but they are inextricably.
January 7th.
Yeah, January 7. My date is January 7, 2022.
2022.
Yeah, they delisting Ghana from European Union.
I'll say the European Commission on January 7, 2022 removed Ghana from the EU blacklist.
Thank you.
By acknowledging that it no longer has strategic deficiencies. Blah 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 blah.
Thank you. And the better say yabre and yet me ama omani din what. And it's one reason or the other, yeah. Sign Emma, ye din who was Hakoko ye fear. As a gun, and be worried. That was point number one. Number two, then they say Canary Airlines, na ye can was 7. Las Palmas, Santa Maria. These are cocaine hub. Nuboni who jano. Ye nim, and some of us, ye nim said you were first back at Namwo University. In the 90s. Now, who dear Opa Mobingu group something like drug trafficking in Canary Island. Now the information about Yentiming consumer. It's a second point that must get everybody worried. So when I look for free buy. Now anajuma na semwa can say. Adentina and nafwe enum mentiasie. And the next scheme no so
afedi ye see oh adupre no be say wa ha second adupre buy ono no sell the spare parts free so I be run about and what ba me ya sisan
spare parts or
the spare parts be Santa Maria
okoje spare parts be ship dealer
na woni bibi just entwaso yewura kwachi ofosu emekasa wasi oh Ghana crowd enye ha na nka adupre no beba nanka Luanda na enfidia eboa ma lupre no etimi gina ho ne yin wo mu ni biye no nti no mba Ghana ye ko wo mu website no mo ya enfidia na muno omo de no kwa mo cha Ghana because November 2024 and wo mu saka ma bema and muno ayo mo install kama adwuma fe was it not yet installed? What do you mean by not yet installed? Juma. What does here? Don't want to be in the Hey, I feel you go black and white. You na just say you channel video be come on. Hey, any for so quachi akwe
na flight which is which? Red and blue and a white one.
No. Then who can you? Then who can you? I feel you. No, was you. I can fail to prebia baba to website say sa alupre we say ye no na ye ka ho asem no afedie wonim se sa alupre kra na sa wo number ye ko hwe alupre na ye ka ko ken ho asem no fa ho ene ye alupre na ye wura kwache ofosu de bae na de no de kwache ofosu de bae no u google e wa America bosome miensani entu kwan enko Africa country biada yeah, follow tracks no na mo follow. Me say, adu pre na ye wura kwachi fosu ka say ye no na eba wo man Ghana wo de ho ayi eba ye no. Ye kokko hwe ya. Sa alu pre no wa America bosome miensa ni entu kwan ko African country biada.
But what about response na Ahmed Ediba ye no?
Ahmed is saying
Ahmed International and Air Ambulance and Medical Transport Company are the center of allegation made by the Member of Parliament for Ascent South, Reverend John Intim Fojuo. He clarified that its stop at Kotoka International Airport, Kia, was due to maintenance issue, refuting any links to drug trafficking. The global medical company stated that it made multiple fuel stops, including one at Kotoka International Airport, where it encountered maintenance problem. We will say it was also reported that a second aircraft carrying replacement parts, supplies, and technicians was dispatched and later arrived at Kia. And then the second flight now. Supposed the assay is upon landing in Ghana, the aircraft experienced maintenance issues.
Second one, and our first one, okay.
I'll say upon landing in Ghana. I'll say upon landing in Ghana, the aircraft experienced maintenance issues. And a second aircraft was dispatched with replacement parts, supplies, and technicians. Ahmed International Aircraft N823 AM made multiple stops for fuel, including a stop at Kotoka International Airport. Blah, 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 blah. I'll say, Ahmed expressed confidence that their flight did not engage in any illegal activities as speculated. The company further stated that it has documentation and flight details to support its claims, emphasizing its certainty in being vindicated.
Say,
so we Ahmed
now we are the center of accusation. We are under investigation. Look, the issue is this. Professor Smansapon can be say asemno.
sɛ wopɛ sɛ wohunu sɛ yɛ nokora nyinaa sɛ nyɛ nokora a yɛtwa ne ho biribi ne yɛde adi adanseɛ yɛte ha na mokɔkye wɔ bi wɔ cocaine takrade $350 million value of cocaine yɛnte hwɛ biem yɛte ha yi na mo sa akɔkye another one wɔ Cape Coast $150 million yɛnte ho hwɛ biem yɛte ha ana mokɔkye 12 container full of fake currencies and gold yɛnte ho asɛm biem yɛte ɔman Ghana yɛa mu ɛna yɛ port over 1,300 containers ECG yɛ da sumu ma yɛ mu kɔpɛ nneɛma mfa me boan yɛ no so ayera nyabotre enti Jamaica ne sɛ bosome miɛnsa pɛ mu ma ɔman no agidi mpɔne na sɛbe mpraduasa momfa kasapa nyansa kwan so adwene mu yɛ fan nhwehwɛmu emu da hɔ na yɛmfa ne saa nkɔmɔ wei na ɔman no yansɛ ɔman no din wotia sɛ bosome miɛnsa pɛ ane ɛde ɛma no ahyɛ mo nsɛm amoadie
thank you
ɔn sɛ de nkɔmɔ no sitiɛ no yɛno nti no ɛni kwan sɛ yɛma NDC kwan na wɔn yɛ deɛ wɔn ɛyɛ no accountability
okay
ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛho ehia paa
meda se obi de ho message abaha say menkan ma o Dr. Cash isn't the same Dr. Ishak Brobe who ridiculed the research of Musa Dankwa. He should remember that he is a practicing Muslim and that day of reckoning awaits us. Also, Cash, is this the topic you gave them? Because I can see Dr. Ishak is moving away from where the first speaker stopped about rehabilitation of Dr. Alajiban. Osade to us said, please, when Haruna was youth organizer, Asiedu was in parliament. Yeah, so.
Thank you. And you know, I'm Kaze.
Wenchi.
You know, I'm Kaze. Na Haruna youth organizer. I think that was higher. But precise position, and Naminkai. My main responding to Musa Dankwa. Yes, it is true.
You ridiculed Musa
Dankwa. But the OTM Yenzua me catch and say, Woko USA. Woman now, we are top notch. Or the poor betoa was ready a tomb. Or my miss I backfire.
And the Benefit issue. Yeah, all right.
A rule for the 90s and the 2000s. And if he's not getting it right, what does he? Why is Musa Dankwa becoming relevant? It's because he got it right this time.
He's on a notch.
Well, young fan said,
anyway,
young fan said he is the closest. Now, the person me kadi kosi esisu bi amune say. The person me kadi esisu bi say. Obetimia rule for a little while. But essentially, yes,
a season one.
Say a banner say afei o to now a fun ones as well. That's exactly what I saw.
All right,
you all can me address it.
Me da say papa.
Yeah.
Well, so I say good afternoon, Dr. Cash. The goodwill of the NDC is gradually whittling down. People of good conscience are being let down by the archaic method of the Jakpa-led national security and the infamous search in cocaine trade under this regime. The use of intemperate language by the Minister of Government Communications smacks of arrogance of power. I'll say, I pray for an incident-free restructuring of the great NPP, and we shall bounce back in grand fashion in 2028. We are NPP, and we shall win to save Ghana. Regards to my grandson, Kwame Brobe. Tell him I love listening to him. George Obokwamponsa, the farmer. And what do we buy? George, thank you very much for your time. Chiniaba. Yeah.
Dr. Cash, I'm cheating for na me fa chop.
Time no
so but
a very quick one. Remember ku tuwe bi na madok so ku tuwe bi ne empon ne.
I'll just touch on the alleged I mean, who will come at me for Dr. Cash?
Two things. Is it that you defend the government or you speak openly?
Dr. Cash, let me be very honest, right?
All right,
Dr. Cash, in issue of these drug trafficking, right? It is not the process of exchange of who exchange a commodity as rare as cocaine, Dr. Cash. Enya idea with me you no trasa as is being said out there. Say aeroplane made the cocaine about mining. Na see her 5 days. And they didn't na woyi. And nobody, no drug dealer, no drug trafficker, and also be a cartel member because say me we share see about be deal. Ni a packet care si faako. I nim say ni na wo ho na ya packet si ho even 4 hours ni a exchange. Dr. Cash, it will never happen. No, it will never happen. Because se car cra wo packet car si baby. Dr. Cash, that's also a problem. Maintenance. Whenever police would approach you and then find out. Especially so if say oko packet car see traffic light. Now so packet si ho na a check kana e ha police would come and then they will question what is going on. It's me there. If it were me, any crime if he had evidence, petition, then do a press conference. Because the moment
so currently press conference is a more problem.
No, any a problem. You see now, a press conference, you refer matter to the security agencies, and the security agencies investigating. Main problem then how the media is also fueling the entire politicization of the matter. Say you can free NDC ni betna, you free MPP ni betna see. You free in team for job betna near the NDC ni betna. When we do that, we lose the credibility and the substance of the matter. Now, you know, you're reducing your money now to politics. In the OBA kind of part, it is defense as against your friend is saying a petitioner who is saying this is what I'm saying. But the minister Dr. Kashi, he who alleges must come. Must prove. Sorry, yeah. He who alleges must prove. Into untimin can semono. Now the burden of proof now is on government security and national security. National security moment and evidence number. Una also and UT in the press conference or say they have intelligence. In the moment I say you have intelligence. Next what you say, will be a tracer at the end of no correct. It's what intelligence no put the intelligence what out to the specific agencies. But says he say no baba say now it is the burden of national security to exonerate what themselves need there. Now who ya than Ghana butu. That is the point I'm coming from, Dr. Cash. Because your law na your practice no. The burden of proof no. E wo legend so. And yes, me mean to me go kasa sebi my parents are thought. Dr. Cash afro bisika. Now me cancer Dr. Cash now on offer basic and interest one physical. Not in this jurisdiction. Togo and then other places on which me yes are. But in this jurisdiction, one hour legend, you must prove. It is a one more my year investigative pieces in the or no all but out no or the evidence never out. One man me can't say me who say into you go beside me me who say why you say and say no cross or yeah and that's one yet. That's the two different thing. It is a intim for you say or when intelligence say no problem. Produce the evidence to the state agencies. Don't now leave it.
One thing that surprises me. Basically, care about some and respond to the issue. Why?
Yes, because so no say issues like this investigations would have to go very well. Or also will make sure investigations are
apart from the investigation.
Menya any official statement from Kia.
Professor Smart Sapon Edin Komono.
Yeah.
On Ishak draw, na me person me trying to draw. Say flight in Belandia. Tower control for was information in
BBR, they have everything.
Tower control for no information on the ba. Does it correspond with flight number? In case by now, leading to investigations.
Exactly. So are lapses. I think that.
Why should there be a lapse?
No, I'm saying that. To me, that is what I am saying.
Okay.
As to the information, if you are here at the core presidency, video evidence of flight in BC maintenance no I am here to get preview of statements and other things from here. But what I'm saying is say me make allegation. I have to be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Say no, this is the substance of it. You're releasing footages. Aircraft in the one maintenance near the aircraft. If you have evidence and intelligence counter that, and can make and a bit level of conversation. Because now I did the international media. You see, investigate some. Now Ahmed has responded. Until now, the Reverend Intim Fojo himself, he is under a very strict proof test. Our international community never say, as now okay, you brought it out. Now the airline in question has come out to release a statement. Government has come out to release a statement. And no more evidence about the who feel say intelligence enough no release it. Then chance some government can and some MD can then everybody knows that then the government is lying. But for you to be playing dilly-dally as a may change me na more intelligence and I keep intelligence no. Me was wouldn't can about one thing about making allegations say ABCD were involved in this. Into our laws are saying, enter a president here, senior. If this is what you have been, I think we're a serious issue.
Could he be that those in place of intelligence to playing it down?
Oh, I know, yeah. And then at the end of the day, you bet him arrested. No, he can be arrested, Dr. Cass. He can be arrested because you can't make such false allegation. Say a whole state allow a foreign airline and that's a foreign cartel about trafficking and exchange cocaine. And then you may be a woman whilst we are even fighting red opioid. About we drew on my woman, you go so come was my yen can watch him. What person what should I say? Sir airline no about this dream we will say. And yes, say, who evidence you see, he shouldn't play with this issue because when you baby no, the international community will pounce on him to present the evidence or the intelligence now or be cancer or one. They will ask him to bring it. Then they will find you, they can arrest you. The security agencies, as has been rightly directed, they would invite him. Or I'm expecting saying in the coming days, no, Reverend bet me the evidence about a counter there. Government edit videos about see what jerry cans now or your test ni bibia apostle. If you have something currently counter, no, don't we release it.
All right, okay.
Yeah, say be different from that. Put it out. Na ye who say e yam pass e be see ho no. Wait because Dr. Cash him say Reverend and training who ya ho. Let me be very honest on this one. Dealing with cartels is one of the most dangerous thing anybody would want to involve himself. Dealing with and yet cartel be as cocaine cartels. Dr. Cash, sound for no and yet you better not see a dream who they kill on the spot. And so idea and you are dealing with international organizations, 2 different airlines. And I was trying to Amoso. And I was trying to Ghana. So now you are not just it is not just between Onona politicians and as a political issue. It has gone beyond that. It has gone beyond that. If it is true, who be our question B was a very smart one, asking whether the people who are supposed to give him the evidence have disappointed him. Assuming without admitting, say a young passive bibisa Dr. Cash, proving it that was there. No, I mean,
it's another thing to talk about.
You know, from him. You can really be in trouble.
Medase Papa Francis Adochini ba near Tenin Kano. Doc.
Senior Doc.
Nya na no.
At here from Fanchem. My school phone 70 sir.
Oh.
Mr. TTA feed no just after the BNE. In fact, anyone and Medenama, I think say me make a Mr. Dr. Ishak. I'm sorry the topic by. From a
about me issue.
I'm so not the topic by and I think say I want to do say my first submission.
Also okay.
My first submission, no the topic now. The first submission is since September 2024. up to December 7th. Those who work for EC, none of them has been paid.
Yeah, I think last Friday.
They've not been paid.
But the EC is so kind of budget. So
that's the point. Nipa na yeto aban ban be president na Jacketua. Even the MPs can put that Jacketua. So this election yet declare under duress. Ni nyina echi. Etuo ni nyina echi, they have not been paid. Until they should be paid. Now for me, I think the rate at which you use media to fight criminality, no. I think say say issue ni nyina. In fact, I don't fault Reverend because I think for some time past now, no, the NDC and the power, the government and use media. On yati issue be a criminality be announced corruption be the first thing they report to is the media. Into also so to say, also just to discredit government and also was so quick to come to media say even if it is true, I think say using the media, reporting to the media, no. Was too early because of the issue at hand. Say issue pass say you cocaine there. For me, even if it is true, and can you media necessarily report it to the media? Even so, what the interest of the country at heart, it shouldn't have been the media because media in investigation, and until we are indulging on them. So when such issues come, report to my in fact we have nothing to do. Any powers be the powers be investigative institutions. No, they are the people that you consult first. Me sure say we have a lot of them there. I didn't one report to any of them, but the media was the first that he reported to. What would be our rule? And until such issues like this, no, we move baby on channels. They are not able to fight the situation. About politics.
I didn't know about research. Only shock.
Oh, on the issue of research, I think say with research, but with me resource I don't think say it's strange. If you're on the street, anybody else behind him say within MPP, Baumia should be the number one. I know the ensure that you're strong.
What if say Obeye number one within the political party? What about the main election? That is election 2028.
For now, we have only two options: NDC, MPP. Anytime be NDC who air for me, quickly it's MPP that we go. And if Baumia is leading in MPP, he becomes our choice when we don't like NDC. So it becomes so obvious.
Medase doc.
Up
next on your